everybody, have we got a show for you? Welcome to Style Matters. Natalie and I are very excited because
Miss Stacy London is here.
Stacy is in the building and she's dressed us and she's launching her new cool clothing line. Wait to see it, it's gonna be great. But so much going on in the show tonight, including NYDJ with the adorable Mark Peters. I've never had a chance to work with him before. I'm
he's
so
fabulous.
excited. I know, so I've heard.
Fabulous.
And Mr. Ron White. I'm wearing Ron White shoes. Yeah. And we'll talk about our outfits in a minute, but the spotlight tonight.
Okay, the style spotlight, I gotta share
one.
this with you because this is exclusive. We're kicking this off. This is a Style Matters showstopper. And you may recognize this silhouette, but it is upgraded. You've asked for it to be a little bit wider. Ron has done that for you. Beautiful soft leathers. And it's a showstopper price. So how about $16.66 on one of those 12 easy pays? And Jeannie, I said 12 easy pays. Anything with Ron has 12 easy pays, so you'll upgrade your entire order to 12.
So great, and I love all the colors and the metallics, and it's such a cool bag. Okay, in terms of what we're wearing, this is Stacy London. This is Stacy London. This is Stacy London. This little black shirt underneath is Stacy London. I tried to style it a little differently.
It looks good.
Yeah. And the shoes, again, fabulous. So we've got so much for you today.
Yeah,
it's going to be a great show.
And we're live on Instagram. We're on Facebook as well. And guess what? We're giving away 2 $100 TSC savings cards. You simply just have to answer the question. So what's the question tonight?
The question is, how do you hone your own personal styling skills? Because Stacy is one of the most beloved stylists around. We're gonna learn a thing or two from her tonight. But everyone's been working at styling their own stuff lately, like everyone's their own editor lately. So we're going to explore that area. So tell us what you do to style yourself properly.
And if you have any questions at all for Stacy, for Jeannie, or any of our other guests, please put them in the comments and I'll be happy to pass them along. You ready to get it started?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it.
See you in a bit. What a joyful show it's going to be on Style Matters tonight. We are so thrilled, Natalie Belmont and I, because we have a very special guest here for the whole first hour of the show, Miss Stacy London.
Hello.
Oh, boy. It's so great.
Be here.
It's so great. Like, okay, this gal means so much to so many of you out there, that I know, but well, first of all, to you personally, Natalie, you said the first fashion book you bought was a book.
I have it right over there. It was one of Stacy's books.
And I want to sign it, but it's also a reminder that I'm 20 years old.
But for me, you know, Stacy and I got to really experience an amazing time, the golden age of fashion, we call it, when, you know, the designers were the rock stars and people just couldn't get enough fashion information. And then, you know, and fashion on television was still a kind of a novel thing. And then all of a sudden, you know, things got watered down a bit. I think big business kind of might have sucked a lot of the artistry out of fashion to a certain degree.
I completely agree with you. And I also think that social media really changed the game, right? When we were in television and when we were in magazines, we knew what was happening 6 months before other people. You couldn't bring a camera into a Dior show. And now everybody sees the fashion at the same time. So we have a lot more people who have more personal styling skills than ever before because they're able to experiment as they see what's coming.
Yeah. Truly, I mean, the transparency, in a sense, maybe robbed the scene of a bit of its luster.
Because,
you know, we wanted those backstage passes, and we had them. But at any rate, styling for you as such a passion, and you do it so well, it's just like magical. You didn't really go to school for such a thing.
Well, you can't really go to school for styling. I mean, I guess maybe you could now, but I don't think that's how you learn how to style. One, you have to have a passion, I think, for clothing. You have to understand fit. Sometimes that's instinctual. Sometimes you learn it. And I started at Vogue magazine. Let me tell you, that was like boot camp for fashion. I learned about cut, color, style, texture. I learned about photography, about lighting. You learned so much, and I was an assistant for 5.5 years before I ever tried to style anything on my own. I worked with Irving Penn, Richard Avedon, Mario Sorrenti. I mean, you name it.
The greats. Wow.
And in the 90s, I mean, that was sort of the English invasion when Kate Moss came in. So it was a really interesting time to be in fashion. You're right. I mean, we were very lucky.
Yeah, it was an incredible time. What about how much fashion means to us in this day and age. Is it still as important to us as it once was?
So I have to tell you, in midlife, I had a really difficult perimenopausal experience, and I talk about it all the time. And it really made me, I call it, I went from a reckoning to a renaissance. And part of that for me was that I realized I couldn't wear the same clothes I wore at 25. And to think that I was going to hold on to that younger version of myself was stopping me from being the best version of myself now and in the future, who I'm becoming. So it's very important to me that we look at style as something that evolves for us over time. I didn't like Brussels sprouts as a kid, and I love them now. So when I think about clothes, I think about what looks relevant, what feels comfortable, and what makes you feel like you're in the know, but that you're acting your age, right? Not that there's an age limit on style, but style does change. And I don't want to wear the same things. I don't want to show as much skin. That's me personally. So I wanted to give women like us the opportunity to wear things that look fashionable, but also have a real ease to them. All machine washable, you know, they don't wrinkle very much. Like, this is what I want for my clothes. Who wants to wear hard pants? These pants are knit jacquard. They stretch. And, you know, it's sort of what I call a neutral print in the fact that from far away, it looks like it's a solid color. So I'm wearing the same pant. I paired it with a very big, bright print.
And they're pull-on pants too, which is really great.
Pants.
Like, we love the comfort that is really upon us when it comes to great fashion now. We want to be comfortable.
Yes, and I think we deserve it, one, but two, it's also that if you look at the pants, now, we also have the black satin pants out here. They're a wider leg, those are pull-on. But these knit jacquard pants are a narrower leg. I want you to have different silhouettes that are all pull-on in your wardrobe. Sometimes you want to do sort of a shorter pant, you know, kind of almost like a capri, and other times you want a longer trouser. So you should be able to have both in fabrics that are soft, machine washable, again, as I said, and in ways that flatter you. And
very flattering. We got to talk about this jacket, though.
I know.
The jackets are off the map.
Good.
The jackets are fabulous. Oh, we see a lot of moto jackets, a lot of, you know, we love that style, but there's something about this jacket. There's a volume to it, you know, like it's not like a, you know, it's not constricting in that way.
It's not constricting, but it's not oversized, right? Which was also the point. A lot of oversized jackets are really hitting for spring. And not everybody wants to look big in their clothes, right? So one of the things about this is it is machine washable. This is vegan leather. And I say choose your vegan leather carefully, because sometimes if it's not good quality, it will melt. And I have a story about that in a heated car seat, which I won't tell. But this moss color is really special. I have to say, I'm being so awful here. Please don't hate me because I'm a brunette, but I think it looks amazing on blondes and with red lipstick. I'm telling you, this color is not chartreuse. It's softer than that, and it really works with other neutrals, but you can pair it with other colors. I love this color
it's almost like a bronzy. You know, really, it would look so good on you, Natalie. This might be something else you might have to add to your collection.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It would look amazing on you. I mean,
it's really cool. And the belt, you know, you don't have to do it up. Just a little style detail.
And you know, the other reason we did silver, just to pull that out for a second, is because silver is the new gold. I don't know if you've noticed this as much as I have, but this is what's been on trend for a couple seasons now, and it's not going away. And I wanted people to have the opportunity to have that kind of brushed, soft
But again, I love this because it's not the typical silver jacket. It's almost like platinum.
Yes,
really,
that's right. It's
very
like this
subtle.
kind of platinum oyster. You could mix this with gold and it would still work.
It's great. And the way a jacket like this is just going to punch up anything you put it with.
Jeans.
It's going to look, but you could wear it out in the evening. You wear it over a little black dress. I mean, so many different things to do with it.
And that's the thing. I think jackets, what I call the third piece of the Holy Trinity, right? 1, 2, and then 3, is really important because that can punch up anything. You could be wearing this with a t-shirt and jeans, and honestly, it would make no difference. You would look amazing. So having things in your closet that are easy, that you can put on and go, to me is very important. You always want to look like you're stylish, but you never want to look like you're trying.
Never want to look like you're trying. No, never. That's again.
No.
Okay, so this particular look is so chic. I mean, you could wear that to like a cocktail party.
Yeah.
Natalie,
I mean, exactly.
Natalie, break this down for us because I'm not sure of some of the pieces.
Well, just first of all, I want to call out that moto jacket. There's only 33 left.
Oh gosh.
So we do have the silver and we have the moss that Izzy has on. But let me share with you exactly what she is wearing because those satin pants, can I just call them out as well? They are so comfortable. I have them on in one of my reels that I did. If you want to pick up on those, it's 100937. The inseam is 30 inches, by the way, okay? And then if you want to pick up on that fabulous top, it is so pretty. It's 100939. And I mean, it's a piece that's going to be a staple in your wardrobe. And we need these things as staples, don't we?
Yes, absolutely. This one shirt in particular is part of my cotton poplin collection of what I call attables. These collars and cuffs are removable. So you can take them on and off, wear it. Yes, you can wear it as like a kind of almost like a circle collar, just a plain collar. Or there are tons of collars that you can purchase that go with these shirts.
Does that shirt have tails?
Yes.
Okay,
it
fabulous.
does.
Okay, so fabulous. So knits.
Yes.
Now knits. We all love our knits. They're great for travel, seasonless pieces.
Yes, and really part of the reason, of course, a seasonless piece is essential, right? You want as much bang for your buck as possible. I want you to wear things at least 3 seasons, if not 4, right? And this is a great spring cardigan. It's a double cardigan. And you can open it up and you'll see that it has the buttons on both colors. So it gives you a little added interest and it looks like you're layering while you have one piece on.
Oh, I thought that was just a trim.
No, oh no, it's not a trim.
Is so cool.
We did
it double
so that you could wear this open and it looks like a
open
double.
if you're getting hot.
Exactly, if you're having a hot flash. But also because some people want neutral and some people want color. And this way, you kind of have the best of both worlds and can match it with so many different things. Especially if you're feeling brighter one day and you want the yellow to show, and one day you're like, nope, I want ivory, I want subtle, I want neutral. This is a great way to do it.
Yeah, that is very clever. But and just a little the cuffs, the detail.
The cuffs, and the trim goes all the way around the back.
And the feel, I mean, it feels like it's got a cashmere blend thing going on.
That's what I call it, cash feel. Cash feel. That's as close as I can get without lying.
And I also love, the fact that these sweaters are for 18-year-olds and 88-year-olds.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just really women who appreciate a form of luxury and an interesting twist on their style.
Well, you make a great point, Jeannie, because I actually think when we talk about style, you can do classic with a twist. You don't have to go hog wild. What we're talking about here is one piece that will change an entire outfit and also go with so many things that are already in your closet. If you are a stylist, if you fancy yourself a stylist, if you love styling yourself, these are the types of pieces that you're gonna have fun playing with because they're new, right?
This is your first clothing line.
Yes.
Really quick. What the heck took you so long? I mean, it's a no-brainer for a stylist to have a clothing line, but they don't usually. It's the stylists and the designers, and all of a sudden it's
because there's a difference. I think of a stylist as an interior designer and a designer as an architect. And they do require different skills. And it has taken me a moment to really understand the technical design around clothes. How to make clothes that work for extra, extra small all the way to 3X. I don't want to skimp on, scaling these sizes. I want to make sure these sizes fit. That took months for me to learn. And that's a whole education in and of itself that I am so glad to have, even if I was just styling, because now I really understand why things fit the way they fit, why they can flatter more than one size, why they can flatter more than one height. Everything to this is so important.
And has honing your skills as a designer helped you with your styling? I mean, are you getting to be even a better stylist?
I mean, I hope so. We'll find out. Soon we have a new show coming up on Amazon, so we'll see what happens. But yes, I do think that it's really changed me as a stylist because I'm so much more. I don't mean critical, but I'm more exacting when I look at pieces. I'm more exacting when I look at fabric. Is this going to make me hot? Is this going to be warm enough? Is this going to be comfortable enough? Can I wear this outside and inside? What are all of the things? If I close my eyes, does the fabric feel feel good. Like I need to know everything now before I can style anything.
And just quickly, because you touched on that new show that you're doing for Amazon.
Yes,
which is very exciting. You know, Stacy's show, of course, was called What Not to Wear. And, you know, as the years went by, and in retrospect, I thought, like, what an unfashionable thing. What do you mean, what not to wear? We should wear whatever we want to wear. Well, you obviously came to that realization,
Yeah,
too.
and Clinton as well. I got to give Clinton Kelly credit. He and I, you know, we were married for 10 years, is what we like to say, and then we took a short break. We didn't get divorced, and now we're back with this new show called Wear Whatever the F You Want. And the reason
love that,
is because really, you look back at What Not to Wear, it does not age well. And we were, you know, obviously trying to break people down to build them back up, but we don't need to break people down anymore. We need to encourage people, especially when times feel difficult. Style is that one tool in your arsenal that you can pick up to deflect a bad feeling or reflect a great feeling, and it is in your control. When things feel out of control, go to style, go to beauty, go to things that make you feel better about you, and you walk out the door more confident, more powerful, and more beautiful.
And isn't it funny how the one thing that can victimize you to such a degree, because fashion has victimized us all,
of course,
can also empower us in such an exquisite way. You know, when you're doing it right, when you're feeling it, and when you're being authentic to yourself.
And I'm really trying to help, you know, our consumer with that by saying, listen, I did all the work for you. You just have to put it on. You want a straight pant? This is what you get. You want a wider pant? This is what you get. You want a lighter pant for spring, like this crepe? That's what you get. And, you know, I want to make sure that you have pieces that you don't have to worry about the fit. You just worry about the way you want to wear them.
Yeah. Well, but that's true, too, that you do encourage imagination and creativity for people to zhuzh things up the way they want to. And, you know, playing with accessories is a
Absolutely.
big deal.
Playing with accessories like this little bag here, even the bracelet. What I love about this is you could do this. I mean, you look rich. You know, I don't know what else to say. You just look rich. And, you know, the gold jewelry, it really matches the gold hardware on the bag. The bag looks, you know, a little bit like high end, very inspired by high-end designers. And then you're wearing a sneaker. Now, only rich people do that.
Yeah, but that is a very high-end sneaker, I might add.
Yes,
Natalie, you would agree?
You know, it is. I'll share with you exactly what Janessa has on. And by the way, if you want that cardigan, there's only about 60 remaining. Oyster is the one that Janessa has on. It also comes in the wine as well as the black. So really nice choices, but there's only 60 in total. If you want to pick it up, it's 100-935. And if you love that gorgeous crepe pull-on pant, 100-933. A 30-inch is that inseam as well. And then Ron White are those sneakers, just letting you know. Ron White, yeah. And the handbag is also Ron White. If you want the handbag, it's 102-108. And again, just reminding you, Ron's collection has 12 easy pays, so the entire collection that you're shopping is going to be upgraded to 12 easy pays.
So everything that you buy, if you get a Ron White item in there, is going to be 12 easy pays. That's a deal.
I know.
Okay. Fabulous. Okay, so the pants. These are, those are gorgeous.
So
is that the black version?
That is the black version of the wine that you're wearing.
Gorgeous.
This is a pull-on knit jacquard. I do not like to say this is lurex. This is thread, silver thread that is sewn into the knit jacquard. The reason it's not lurex is it's not itchy. This is a soft hand. This is an easy pant. Now, that shirt, to me, looks fancy. You're wearing it as well, right?
I ordered this when it came online a couple of days ago. It was like, I got to have that shirt.
Because
so I can't wait to get it. It's great.
It's great. Okay, well, Jeannie, it's Jeannie
great.
approved.
It's got
so
my endorsement there. And it's black, of course. It comes in other colors.
It does. It comes in other colors. But this blouson sleeve, it is made and is soft as your favorite T-shirt.
Yes.
This is a cotton span jersey. So it is not a rough fabric. You don't have to button this up. This whole outfit stretches. And you look like you are going to a cocktail party. You're so stunning to begin with. My God, so statuesque. I love it with this black, chunkier heel.
So
and we did a
gorgeous.
front slit with this. So I'm wearing the plaid, you're wearing the wine, and you are wearing the black. And these are, you could buy all three sets with jackets and pants, and you would still be able to mix and match them so many different ways.
And to wear those pants with a pair of sneakers and a black sweatshirt even.
Done.
You know, I mean, that's what's so great about it. It just gives you that extra little oomph, but it's comfortable as any kind of track pant would be.
Exactly. I mean, a sweatpant. Let's call it what it is. And you know what's so great is that the metallic in it looks white from far away. So think about this. This is just like a little stripy, you know, or like kind of polka dotty pant. You don't have to think about the silver. The silver is what makes it cool. The silver is that classic with a twist.
I also love the little slit at the bottom.
So we did the slit up the front instead of the side. It makes the leg look longer and it really highlights the shoe.
Yes,
and for me, that's super important. I love shoes with my outfit, so I want to make sure you're able to see them.
Just a comment, too, about that top that we were talking about, because it's tucked in here on Shona, so you can't tell, but it's nice and long and generous, and God, I love that.
And you can pull it out. I mean, feel free, because it's also got a rounded hem. We want you to feel like, again, I like my shirts to be tuckable and untuckable. And really, the point of that is if you carry your weight in your midsection, if you feel somehow a little self-conscious, you should be able to wear this and not have any doubt that you look fabulous. So this is an easy way. We try to keep shirts around this length, which I believe is around 24, 25 inches, so that you have the ability to wear this in or out.
So many different ways to wear that. I mean, and with a vest, that would be great. And we know how hot vests are.
I know.
I don't know if you have any vests in your collection.
I do.
Oh, you just so happen to have a vest
I happen to, yes.
Okay,
I'm not sure they're in this show.
Okay,
but
well, I mean, just a reminder, too, that Stacy will be here at 9 o'clock after we wrap here on Style Matters with Natalie.
Me. For a full hour.
With more stuff, but different stuff. Like, you know, so if you like the stuff you're seeing now, you better get it now, because I have a feeling a lot of the stuff's going to sell out. Yeah, so good. Okay, and I just love the chicness of this. It's just so understated, so understated.
So, you know, again, this is the plaid. I call this, and I said this to you before, these are neutral prints. What I mean by that is that from far away, they look like solids, right? But you can use this as a solid. Use this black, use this wine as a solid. Pretend that the print isn't there, and then add another big print, like the bomber that I'm wearing.
Well, the fact that you've mixed that together, I mean, I sort of screamed when you walked on set. It's like, who would have thought of doing that?
Well, that's the fun of it, right?
It's the juxtaposition.
And there's the juxtaposition. So I thought about this as the supporting actress, and I think about my top as the, you know, she's in the category for best actress. So this is, you know, what you're paying attention to, but this gives it a little extra oomph. This is how you mix patterns subtly.
And you're the director.
Yes. Everybody's the director.
Everybody's the director and the star of their own film. Come on, you know that.
Exactly.
Okay, so the look, again, there's some bits and pieces here that are just to die for, Natalie. Tell me about
Oh, they're so beautiful. And I just want to call out, everyone is loving the collection. They're all saying they're so excited that you're here on our Facebook Live. I'm just interacting with them, and they're all saying they love you, and they're so happy that you are joining us.
I'm so honored, really, so honored.
Okay, let me share with you. So if you're loving the shoes, by the way, they're from Mark Fisher, because I know a lot of you are asking about the shoes. They're stunning. If you want to pick them up, the information's on your screen, that pump. It's 595351. And we are going to shop the jersey shirt a little bit later, but here it is, 5 colors it comes in. It's 100940. And then those fabulous pants, so the black, the plaid, and the wine. And you're looking at 100931. And I mean, it's just so simple. I love, Stacy, how you really are just making it easy for us to go to our closet and just make things comfortable and fun.
I think we all have a little bit of COVID hangover. I really lost my style altogether, honestly.
A lot of us did.
I mean, we really did. It was tough. And so coming back, I don't want you to worry about hard pants. I don't, you know, maybe you have to go back to the office, maybe you don't. But in either case, I want you to have pieces that make you feel like you're ready for, you know, a wedding, a communion, you know, anything that's an occasion. You should have one thing or a couple of things that you know are go-tos in your closet. So you are wearing the organza shirt in the what are we calling it?
Periwinkle.
But we know that it's cornflower blue, guys, okay? We just, I don't know. That's how it got named. And that trouser is also the periwinkle. This is the ivory, and I call this the organza blouse. And it's got, you know, the bow is attached. And it really is meant to make looking fancy easy. Really. You could wear this with jeans and a blazer and go out the door. You could wear this with a pencil skirt and go out to a cocktail party. Like, you can wear this with stiletto high high heels, or you can wear it with something like this. Just simple.
Such a gorgeous fabric, and the transparency, which is so on trend.
I mean, sheer is in, right?
Yeah.
But we also know that not everybody wants to look like Kanye's ex-wife. So I put in a modesty panel, and I feel that was very important.
Is that attached?
It is attached.
Okay, good,
So
handy.
it really, you can go nuts. You could wear a pink bra, and nobody will see it unless you want them to.
How easy is this to care for, Stacy?
It's machine washable.
Oh, that's
Are you kidding me? And when I know, right? And when you pack it, it doesn't wrinkle.
It doesn't wrinkle?
It does not wrinkle.
Smushing it up.
Does not wrinkle.
Oh, that's so great.
It's a stiff enough fabric without being stiff on the body. It has enough structure, see, that you even have a waistline even when it's untucked. And I feel like that is a real seller.
Yeah.
Like, just the idea that it gives you a waist, that blouson sleeve, which really is so flattering on everybody, and it tightens at the wrist, right? So you're getting that nice volume in the arm, you're showing off your arm, and listen, I don't love my arms, so that's why I wanted to do this kind of print on print, so that you can show sheer, you can do the trend with and make it more comfortable for yourself.
But it's so dressy on one hand, but it's all this stuff, and all your stuff is driven by comfort too, in a big way. And I think that's one thing that COVID really did do for us in a positive way. Like you said, we lost our style when it came to COVID because fashion didn't matter that much. But really, we became aware of the importance of comfort and how much cozier it all feels to move through your life and clothes that you feel comfortable in and footwear that you feel comfortable in.
Yes, absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. And, look, I think it left a lot of us confused because, if you were in the corporate world or, whatever profession you were in, you knew what to wear, you knew what to do. And COVID sort of just threw us off our game. And this idea that now we want to be comfortable doesn't mean we don't want to have style. And that's where, I'm like, when I see my friends, I'm like, you can't show up in sweatpants anymore. You have no excuse, right? I made these clothes for you. You have no excuse. And so that's the idea, is to slowly get back into this, slowly see what do you have in your closet that would benefit from, let's say, the ivory or the black or the periwinkle. Is there something that you already have that you know this could work with? And work back from there. Think about what you already own before you purchase a piece. And if you love a piece, then make sure there are two things in your closet it does go with. You want bang for your buck? That's how you shop an entire wardrobe.
I'm just so interested in what drove you to edit, because you must have had a million and one ideas with all you know about fashion, all these images dancing in your head. These are the pieces I'm gonna make sure I get out there.
It starts with fabric for me. It really does. It starts with the comfort factor, it starts with the feel, and then it's really what the fabric can do in terms of what kind of shape it can give you, right? So we're talking here about the fact that it's got structure without being stiff. And you've got this soft cami underneath, so your skin, it's never itchy, anything like that. And I wanted to do pieces that felt a little bit feminine and then have pieces that are a little bit masculine. So you'll see I have matching suits and I have pieces like this that are a little bit more femme. You buy one pussy bow blouse a year. That's my thing, right? And it can be cotton jersey, it can be organza, it can be lace, it can be cotton, whatever you want. But that bow makes all the difference. It is Miss Moneypenny for life.
Yeah, but I tell you, I'm not a bow kind of gal.
Really?
I'm not, but I have a lot of these shirts. I would wear this shirt, which is so beautiful, just like that. Just tied like a tie. Just, it doesn't have to have a flounce to it. So lots of different ways to wear that.
You know what, Jeannie? You're right. I mean, I have been thinking about it as the bow. Yeah. But this is super laid back and chic.
Chic. You can wear it with a tie pin in there. Great brooch.
Shut up. And brooches are back. We know that.
Oh, we know that.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's, again, you could put a brooch on the bow. You could put a brooch right here. The idea is to feel like you are participating in trends without trying. And again, I think it's important to feel relevant because, as we age, I really do think societally, culturally, our self-confidence gets chipped away at. And we need to bring our own game back. It's not like anybody's going to do it for us. And we're in like the prime of our lives.
Well, that's a whole other show. That's a whole other discussion. I'm feeling empowered with age. personally.
Yes.
I mean, some things are sort of falling by the wayside.
Which is
but
why
I'm
you need good
pushing
clothes.
through it.
Right.
Anyway, okay, darling. Now, this look, again, as chic as can be. The accessory details are great. Natalie, tell us how you've broken this down.
Okay, so first and foremost, on our Facebook Live, the periwinkle, we're loving it, aren't we? I know, and head to toe. So the blouse comes in periwinkle. It comes in that ivory color, but for ordering purposes, it's called primrose. And then we also have it in the black. If you want to pick that up, we're down to about 55 left. That is it. Item number is 100934. And then if you want to get that pant, it's 100933. Again, it comes in some fabulous choices of colors. We have black, moss, steel, and the periwinkle. And then those heels, Mark Fisher. I know, they're gorgeous. They come in some great colors. I look at this and I would never have paired the red.
I know.
With the periwinkle.
You know what? Because the periwinkle acts as a neutral, especially when you're doing monochromatic dressing. Don't think you couldn't do a color there. Of course you could do a color. You could do a metallic. But I wanted to do red because I wanted to show you it's bold, but it's possible, right? You could do that with a red sneaker.
That's so
red
good.
shoes are always so joyful. Like, you know, think
Exactly.
of the ruby slippers.
Exactly.
Okay, now, this top, of all the pieces, there's just something about this top. It has a vintage vibe going on. It's got that, you know, the unfinished, beautiful. Oh, it's just gorgeous. A gorgeous, beautiful top. And the colors, too, of course, the black that we love and this burgundy, but this soft, soft pink is so pretty.
Yes, the soft pink. So I did these colors. These are shells that you can wear. I'm wearing the pink one, as you can see, and my bomber jacket lining matches my pink satin shell. So some of the, well, we'll see the bomber jackets later, but these shells do match a lot of the interior pieces of the bombers. But what's really important is that they're meant to go with everything and anything. So that is not a dress. That is a maxi skirt with the shell tucked in. And you can take the tuck out if you want to, like if we took the burgundy one out just to show the length. That is also with the crepe pant. So you can wear this in or out. It is absolutely a rounded hem, which is always flattering across the hip. And it really does, like, it's like a workhorse in your wardrobe, right? And the unfinished hem was done on purpose. I wanted you to have that feeling like it was really tailored, like somebody really thought about what we were making. Well, I did. And we also put in these very, very subtle pleats. So you have to be wearing something where you can actually see your arms and feel comfortable with that. But these also look great with those cardigans we showed you before.
Just as an underpinning.
As an underpinning, yeah.
But there's just something so romantic about this. This is really, you know, 40s movie star. I guess satin always kind of does it to me in that way too. It's like the epitome of
I completely
romance.
agree. It also reminds me strangely of John Singer Sargent and the way he used to paint satin in dresses. I saw an exhibit in London about his work, and some of the dresses were actually there. And the sheen that he was able to paint on satin was remarkable. It was absolutely remarkable. You looked at the picture and you looked at the dress and you were like, it's the same.
And did that inspire you to do a satin top?
In the back of my head, it must have, because I've always been, I love luster. And I don't, this is shine, but it's real luster. And this is a heavier satin, but not so heavy that it's not perfect for spring, right? I just didn't want something flimsy. Again, you need something substantive if you're going to do a shell.
Oh, is that? I'm just looking at the price. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a great price.
This is amazing. This looks like it costs like hundreds of dollars. I mean, this is really a rich-looking top.
And if you think about it, again, I thought about these
Stunning.
4 colors as monochromatic dressing. So there are other pieces that go with these that you can make complete matching outfits out of, or you use the shell with your jeans. You use the shell with great track pants. You use the shell with a cardigan and a skirt. I don't know. You are the stylist, right? I'm here to give you pieces that are going to help you look and feel your best, but the idea is for you to play with them, right? Actually, I'm just gonna jump up for one sec. We do have those, like you could put this matches, right? You could put this knit that you're wearing.
Oh, that would look so cute.
Right? Over this. And you have a different look. And we could tuck it back and you could do whatever you wanted, but just this idea, right, is so chic to me. And I love the silver
good.
pearl. And I love the fact that, you can stretch. That jacket is more like a cardigan than just a jacket. And the shell is so comfortable. I tried and tested it, road tested it, everything, and I loved it.
And substantial.
Yes.
And seasonless. Like, it's not
Yes.
that flimsy little, oh, it's only for the summer. You could wear this all year round.
Absolutely.
This is just fantastic.
And, one thing I will say is everybody thinks that in spring you should only have bright colors, and in fall it should only be dark colors. And I think those are rules that we need to rewrite, honestly. Let's forget about that and think about what can we mix together that would be interesting. A darker color with a lighter color? Is it more interesting to do something like brights in winter instead of spring? Be imaginative with your style. And when you're looking at things like, yes, this is for spring, but of course a black maxi skirt and a shell are gonna look great in winter too.
Yeah, that's just such a dramatic
I love it.
look.
I love the pop of the pink. And by the way, that's a Kim & Co belt. If you want to pick up on that, you can certainly go online and see everything that we're shopping at tsc.ca as well. 100938 is the item number. If you want to get in on that, Cami, we are down to final and last call. I know a lot of you are shopping on that one. It comes in the wine, the black, the steel, and the pink is called Primrose. And then 100936 is the skirt. If you want to pick up on that, please go online, more colors there. And then those cute Mary Janes, those are from Clark's. Aren't they cute? Item number there is 231998. But I love the pop of the color.
I do.
They're fun. It's fun.
Great, and you can do, obviously with black you can do anything.
Yeah.
You can, black on black on black. If you're going to do solely black, I say really do it with intention. Make sure you're using fabrics that look good together, because if blacks don't match, it looks like you got dressed in the dark, right? But black in any color is gonna look gorgeous.
Okay, let's talk about your fits.
Okay.
Because the fit, so I ordered this online. I didn't know, I hadn't tried on any of your stuff. I ordered it at a medium.
Oh, no.
And it might be too big for me.
It's too big for you. Now,
all right.
I should say that the standardized sizing for this is for an American company.
Okay.
And so if you think that you are like a 4, you're gonna be like an extra small, maybe even an extra, extra small.
Okay.
So you're gonna downsize in these sizes for sure.
Okay.
And that's also because we want as much range as possible for as many people to wear them as possible.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say you are not a medium. I would say you are an extra small at least. But that's, the way things are sized is so arbitrary.
But yes, and that too, I mean, with the whole oversized look happening, I mean, maybe it won't be bad to have
some
I hate giving
pieces.
stuff back.
I know.
Like, I just want to, I'll keep it and, I'll gain weight. So
Please,
no.
listen, gain weight, lose weight, whatever you want, but
no,
I agree.
But an oversized thing might not be too bad either. Sometimes you like that voluminous feel.
And
this is such a romantic shirt, and it's got that poet shirt feel.
Oh my God, that's exactly what we should call it, the poet shirt, because
Yeah.
that is a bigger blouson sleeve, right? And because it's jersey, this is just like a t-shirt at home. I want to show the periwinkle cornflower.
Periwinkle.
Because this shirt has just been unbelievable. Unbelievable in terms of sales because it's got this stretch, it's got a V that is appropriate. Like I'm not interested in going all the way down your chest. Maybe you have tattoos you want to show, maybe you don't. But this V really invites you to be very inventive with the kind of accessories that you wear,
bling.
right?
Yeah.
And the color really frames your neck and face. So if you're wearing an earring or if you're wearing necklaces, that's going to go really, really well with this top. And again, this is cotton. You could wear this with a crepe trouser. You could wear this with jeans. You could wear this with Bermuda shorts. Really, it's so lightweight. And this is the type of piece that can be in your closet for 3 seasons, definitely.
Yeah.
You can wear this in fall, you can wear this in winter, and you can wear this all of spring.
Yeah, it is so chic in the black. Like that's like a must-have for me. Anyway,
Yes.
But then that bright yellow.
Bright
just
yellow?
like,
Yeah, our
whoa,
friends on Facebook
like
are loving
that
it.
I know.
is
Well,
so
guys,
joyful.
because this is joy.
Yeah.
I agree. And the blue for me is joy. I think, again, we're talking about brights in the summer, but it's not just brights for spring and summer, right? That kind of joy is something that you get just putting it on. And that's what I want you to feel when you go to your closet. Not confused, not afraid, not overwhelmed, really excited. What am I going to do today? What do I get to wear today? Is such a kind of wonderful concept.
It's
Instead
the
of like,
one-
I got to get dressed today. We got to make this fun. This is fun for us, right? And sometimes I think we feel the pressure or compare ourselves to other people. Forget it. what brings you joy? What makes you happy? What makes you walk out the door feeling wonderful? That's what matters to me.
One creative decision that we all get to make every day.
Every day.
You know, like, bring out your inner artist and just go for it.
It's a real gift that we get to do this.
Yeah, and this look, Natalie, is
so
again
pretty.
very chic.
If you want to pick up on the top, it comes in 5 choices. So black, we saw the periwinkle, the bright yellow. It also comes in white, moss as well. So really nice selection. I love it. 100940 is that item number. And then if you want to get on that pull-on pant, it's 100933. Again, that one comes in the moss, as well as the steel and the black and the periwinkle. And then loving the earrings, they're so good. Catherine Caramellis are those earrings. And then the flat is from Aerosols. If you want to pick up on those, 525082.
And not for nothing, the metallic green leather jacket.
Oh, that would look so good on there.
I mean, I don't know whether this is your size or not your size, but just taking a look, that is the moss. That is the moss a little bit metallicized.
So good with those
so it goes with all the moss
so
pieces.
good.
It looks great with the cotton jersey shirts as well.
And it's that third piece you were talking about, Stacy.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Now, when don't you need a third piece?
Right.
When you've got an amazing print.
Now, okay, so prints. What drove you to choose these prints? Because you must have just been, you know, dizzy with all that you were being offered.
Oh, yeah.
Why these?
I don't know. I literally, with these, I wish I could say like it was one thing in particular, but again, I wanted all of these colors to go with pieces that are already in my collection. So think about this. There's wine and pink in this. There's army green and periwinkle in this. And in this, there are all the colors. You've got green, you've got orange, you've got blue, you've got red. So you can do almost anything. What I love about prints is that they give you the freedom to pull out one color to mix with it, right? So this khaki is a neutral. The red shoe is fantastic with this blouse, specifically because you can pull that color out of it. I love this because it's got the periwinkle. And I love the army green and yellow that's in that color as well. That print, this print to me, it's like florals. Okay, for spring, groundbreaking, we know. But if they're gonna be florals for spring, make them something that's a little bit more interesting, a little bit more kick on a twist. And you know, we've seen kind of boho come back. A lot of people feel like that's like too loosey-goosey. So we did this kind of tiny ruffle on the chest above the bust and at the shoulder so that it would look a little more feminine, and a rounded collar rather than a collared shirt. We wanted to give you something that was just a little less, you know, form-fitting, a little less formal and more casual.
It's very, it's whimsical, it's playful, it brings out the little girl in you maybe, but you can still be a tough grown-up and wear those ruffles. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a ruffle person, but there's something about this that appeals to me. I mean, and it's got a 70s vibe. I think that's what I love the most.
So that is true. I mean, that's my favorite decade of all time. And I will say that a lot of my clothes it's a nod to something, you know, that's from the 70s or the 80s or something that I just loved or loved as a kid. And it's really important to me that people feel comfortable in the clothes. Again, this is a really, really soft cotton rayon span, and it has, you know, the print itself. I'm thinking, I wish I'd made yellow pants now that I'm looking at it, because I thought,
so good.
But I was like, yellow pants, I don't know if people will go for yellow pants.
I would.
But what's so interesting about this first model is that she is wearing a khaki linen pant. This is another trouser you're going to see later in the show that looks so good with all of these prints, right? So remember, your neutrals, your tans, your ivories, your whites, your jeans, your blacks, anything, browns, navies, will all go with these shirts. So you don't have to worry about pulling the color from the print, but that does make it a lot easier, right? Sure. If you're like, oh, I could do green, yellow, or black, right? Or navy, you can do all of it. And
just with denim, I think this is a great one to wear with denim. With all go with denim. Anything goes with denim.
Listen, legend, you say I'll do. Yes, this goes with denim, absolutely. And I think, again, flares are back, right? This with a flare, that's going to give you a super 70s vibe.
That's me, baby. I'm there. Okay, this look is just so sweet, so great. Even the little shoes, the whole look. Natalie, tell me how
Okay,
that was
I
put
just want to
together.
call out, if you want this blouse, again, we have about 90 between all three of the choices, okay? So indigo is the one that Chin has on. We also have it in the multi as well as the pink floral. It's on your screen. If you want to pick this up, it's 100949. Extra small to 3X, by the way, are the sizing. Chin has on a size large. 100933 is the pant. And again, that one comes in a variety of different colors. We've been seeing them throughout the entire show. It's a 28-inch inseam. And then we also have, the Mark Fisher slingbacks. They're available for you right now. They're cute, 232010. And they come in some great choices of colors as well. I love the periwinkle. I'm being drawn to that color.
It's a great color.
It really is, and I'm telling you, you're going to see a lot of it. If you feel like you want to participate in trends without being trendy, look to what are my 4 topics, right? What are my 4 categories? Color, pattern, texture, shine. That's what we always used to say on what not to wear. That still holds true. You build your outfit based on those 4 together or separate. They will work for you. So if you love a color like periwinkle, you can do a monochromatic periwinkle look, and it really has power to it. Then if you want to wear it with a black trouser, you mix it up, right? So there are lots of things that you can do. The organza, this knit jacquard, the jacket that now we can see is like matches the trousers that we were all wearing.
So good.
This is a knit jacquard. It is more like a cardigan, right? It's got so much stretch to it that you could wear this as like a little sweater. And that's why we put it.
But it's lined,
Yes,
which is a really nice added feature.
Yes.
Yeah, really beautifully made.
And again, this was really important to me. I wanted you to have the satin and the crepe and the knit jacquard so that you could mix up textures and you could stay with the same color, right? That's the idea here. And that's what we did with the wine as well. So you can see how the satin works with the knit jacquard, how the knit jacquard works with the crepe. The idea is that the more you buy, the more you have that works on double duty.
Yeah, no, boy, there's a method to your madness.
There is.
This is really, it's like you get addicted to this, these little pieces that fit together. It's all like one big puzzle, and the more pieces you have, the prettier the picture, the bigger the picture, the more cohesive the picture is
More
going to be.
cohesive the picture. And that's also, I really agree with you, because I do feel, again, most people get really frustrated when they go to their closet. They have something they have no idea how to wear, and it just sits there, even though they loved it when they bought it. Or, there's the 5 things that they wear all the time, and the rest of the wardrobe is sort of, nothing's there, right? We hear that, people wear 20% of their wardrobe 80% of the time, and 80% of their wardrobe 20% of the time. These you should be wearing 100% of the time. That's what pulling on a pant, throwing on a shell, and a kind of stretchy blazer will do for you. And again, you can wear all of this stuff with sneakers. This is not all about high heels. I just wanted to show you something that looks a little bit formal.
I love it.
I always like a heel because your shoulders go back, your chest comes out, your posture looks great. And so I just love the way this all looked together. But we did a sneaker here. So just so you can see, there's a lot you can play with. You're not beholden to a certain type of shoe based on the trouser.
Right.
You can really decide to switch it up.
And so seasonless. That's what I love about it. That's what, when I first heard, plaids are really big for spring. It's like, what? Plaids are usually, you wait till the fall for that. But no, I mean, you've got these this is just such a rich looking fabric. It looks like it's a wool. It looks like it comes from like some Scottish, mill,
right?
But it's got stretch to it. Like you say, it doubles as a kind of a cardigan thing. It's just really a great, great, ingenious piece.
Well, Jeannie, that really, I'm so honored that you like it. But really, I love also the fact that you can pop the collar like you are doing, and you can have the collar down. I love the fact that it's a pretty high peak lapel. It really frames the face very nicely. And again, this is something that you won't leave your wardrobe. It will be a staple for life. And I'm so proud of the way that they're made. This is very important to me. There's a lot of fast fashion out there, and I know that's, for some people, the price point they can afford. But if you are gonna buy something, I want you to keep it. I want you to keep it for as long as you want. And that means that we have to make good quality pieces. As you referred to, we have the lining in the jackets. We don't want to skimp here, right? The idea is to buy something and buy it once, and then figure out innovative ways to keep using it over and over and over again, like you would a denim jacket.
Yeah. Oh, and the shoes, Natalie.
Oh,
metallic.
they're cute. I
That's
know.
really a
Those
nice
are
compliment.
Clarks. Oh yeah, those are Clarks. I'll let you know the information right now if you don't mind. If you want to pick up the Clarks pump, they do come in a variety of different colors. The info's on your screen. It's 100937 for those pumps. The silver, loving that. And that would match back, by the way, to the Style Matters Showstopper that comes in the silver from Ron White, and it has 12 easy pays, just letting you know. If you want to pick up on the satin pant, it does come in the wine. We do have the steel and the black. 100918 is the item number, and then that blazer. We have it in the plaid, the wine, and the black, and it's 100930. I'm loving the monochromatic. That's what everything that I'm seeing monochromatic, I'm really being drawn to, and I love what we've done there.
You know, and it's really fun because you can do this, and it's sort of like, what do we say about spring? In like a lion, out like a lamb, right? So you could start by wearing this suit with a sweater, something heavier underneath it, and turn it, you know, to a t-shirt, a tank top, or one of the cotton jersey pieces later when it gets warmer. Like this week has been lovely here, guys. I have to say, I got to Canada and I was like, maybe I'll just stay. And these are crepe pieces as well. Now, what you're looking at...
Such an unusual... Okay, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this, because it's a jacket with a white shirt attached.
I call it a shacket. Yeah. It's really a shirt that looks like a shirt and a jacket. And it's for those times when you do want something that's a little bit more formal without, like, it's got the French cuff and it, you know, the shirt is not tucked in. You can tuck it in, obviously, but it's meant to be a little bit more casual than that. But it still gives you like an oomph, like it's like a power play. You know what I mean? Like that, I love it in the moss because I love it so much with the monochromatic, but I also love it when you put it with a black pant and a white shoe and you walk, I mean, if you have a meeting and you walk in, nobody is going to mess with you. You know what I mean? I want you to feel like nobody can mess with you. And as I said, if we're going back to work, to the office some days and not other days, well, some days you may be in sweatpants and some days you're going to want something like this just to throw on.
I'm interested in the care for this because this looks like a really luxe fabric. I mean, this is like a very dressy kind of fabric.
It is. It's the crepe, and it is completely machine washable.
Ah, are you kidding me?
Almost everything in my collection.
Like you could put this whole substantial garment
into a washing machine, and you can put it, I think, on low dry, like low
tumble
heat,
dry,
and it will come out beautifully.
Wow.
And really the point is, again, how can we give you something cool that doesn't take any effort? Well, this is a shirt and a jacket that you don't have to get a shirt and a jacket on for. So, you know, you take it with you, oh my God, to travel.
This is Karl Lagerfeld revisited. Do you know what I mean? Like this is like...
These compliments are way too much for me.
Chanel. I mean, this is really great.
I mean, think about this with a ton of pearls.
I have to get this.
I know,
Now, this
I love it.
definitely is so strong. You talk about, you know, no one's going to want to mess with you. This is the epitome of chic.
And listen,
Stunning,
I know I say this because, and people think I'm crazy, but if you're really petite, like, you know, 5'2" and under, you can wear tights and wear this as a dress. I know people think I'm nuts, but try it, belt it. It looks amazing. So there are a lot of options here. Again, we did a different kind of a collar here. This is not a peak. This is more like a shawl. And we did it because, again, brooches are in. We knew that, again, you might want to accessorize there. So I feel very strongly, one, I love it with the sneaker. I think it just looks so good. And I think that these kinds of pieces, when you talk about like Karl Lagerfeld, right? I call him the Darth Vader of fashion, and I call Darth Vader the Karl Lagerfeld of space. So, you know, I really believe that there is something to what you're talking about. There's a kind of formality to the black that is not as present in the colors, but you know, even in the gray, I think you could call that a little bit
stunning too.
The steel.
That is very chic.
And remember, these colors all harken back to the organza, the satin, the metallic leather. That's the idea. You could wear this and wear it with a leather pant. Yeah, right?
I was thinking about even a pair of like leather jeggings with over-the-knee boots.
Shut up.
Oh, that's sexy.
My God.
Yeah, that could be. That's how I'd wear it.
Yeah, that's chic.
Yeah, that is a great look. I am so impressed with some of these pieces, with all of these pieces, because I understand where they're coming from.
Right.
Like interesting. At first, I thought, well, this is like this collection has so much variation in it. It's like, how do you call that a collection is usually driven by one, kind of vision? But you've really played with a lot of concepts. yet they all come together, they all hang together, and they can all be mixed and matched and worn together. Such an interesting feat. And this is your first collection,
I know.
baby.
And maybe that's why it's a little all over the place. But I'll tell you, I couldn't help myself because I'm a Gemini. There are a lot of us in here. And like we can't decide on our favorite color because, you know, everybody's fighting. But one of the things is that actually, if you look at it on the rack, you can see how the colors all respond back to each other. And that really was important to me. You don't buy one piece just to own one piece, right? If you're doing that, then I hope you have all the things that you want and need in your closet so you know how to wear it. But if you don't, then I wanted to give you things that you could buy and walk out the door, right? Like that you don't have to think about, oh, what goes with this, or oh, how do I wear this, or what do I do with this? We're showing you how to wear it with a sneaker. I love the pale pink bag with the moss.
Isn't it unusual?
Right? It's just a lovely pink and green to me. I love. I'm an '80s kid, so you know, I guess I was a little bit preppy at one point in my life. Pink and green.
Well, pink and green is like flowers, you know, you think of like tulips and stems, and it's just all so nice,
Oh, yeah.
Natalie.
Actually, that's an American leather coat bag, so if you want to pick up on that one, I know the information is going to be on your screen. Actually, I'll give you that item number. It's 231698. The sneakers from Vionic, that's 253097. If you want to get that pant, it's 100933. And then that fabulous jacket, it does come in the steel. The moss, by the way, is the most popular. It comes in the black, and it's so beautiful. And then that periwinkle, that's 100932. But I'm like you, Stacey. I love the combination of green and pink.
I really, and again, it's a little bit unexpected, but for spring, why not?
Now, these pants are coming up. Like, I've never seen pants. I've seen a lot of like vegan leather pants in my day, but I haven't seen ones cut like this.
So
this is really interesting.
I love these pants because of the length, and if you notice at the bottom, that hem gives the appearance of a wider cuff, right? It's just, it's a little subtle, but it's there. And I am obsessed, as I said, with this moss green, and I love it with the moss green cotton jersey, right? Again, this is a monochromatic look, two different fabrics that really work together because that was what I wanted. I wanted the color saturation really to match. So if you, and you can take out the shirt. I just want to see it without it for a second, because we also have the jacket and the shirt over here with the silver.
That looks so good.
The silver is fabulous as well. Now, I don't want you to think that if you get the green, you're going to be stuck, and I'm like, I don't know what to wear it with, right? Think about the neutrals that you can put with green that look so great.
And
if
chocolate brown. Isn't that like a big,
and the wine.
I'd like a big sweater like that, even, you know, maybe in the cooler weather.
In the cooler weather. Now, you know, I know you guys are north of the U.S., so it does
get a lot
cooler.
of cool weather.
But, you know, I want to make sure that these are things that you can wear both really for spring and that you can wear as it becomes spring. So I always think of this collection more as like transitional. So we go from a little bit heavier to a little bit lighter. This you are going to be able to wear in the spring. This is a lightweight vegan leather. Again, as I said, be careful with your vegan leathers. You don't want to melt into a car seat like I did. It was an ugly experience, and my tush hurt for a while.
Ooh,
so,
kinky.
you know, make sure that you look at the leather. Make sure that you feel it and you stretch it and you see what the material is like. Now, again, you have to do that once you buy it and get it home. But that's the point. Once you get these fabrics home, once you get these pieces home, what I'm hopeful is that you'll be so surprised by the quality that you'll really, you know, sort of get into it. I mean, this is the idea. I don't want you to buy things that aren't worth your time.
Yeah, I love the elasticized waist in the back here. It's almost like I don't know, a faux leather pajama bottom. You know, it's so relaxed.
It's very relaxed.
The feel of it.
It's very
really,
relaxed.
really sweet.
But that's also because I think that a lot of times, you know, it's not, when you see leather pants, they're either super, super tight or they're like supposed to be jeggings, right? These are neither. These are really pants that are cropped, they're for spring, they're lightweight, and I think the silver for spring is a really big deal. We're seeing it in accessories, we're seeing it in clothes, and we're seeing it in a lot of leather. So it is something really for spring that I think is on trend.
And with the matching jackets too, I mean, like that's a power suit.
That's a power suit. That is a power suit, I won't lie.
Yeah,
I mean,
really
put on
like
a
a
helmet, and
space
if you get
age.
on a Ducati, call me impressed.
Very, very strong look, and very very modern look.
Yes.
You know, edgy and yeah, it's just so
But
great.
you know, it's a modern look, but I don't want you to feel that it's so edgy that you can't wear it, right?
Oh, absolutely.
The whole point is that these pieces by themselves should look so easy to you that it's only when you put them together that you think, wow, that looks like a really complicated or really thought out outfit, right?
Yeah.
Effort is like what you need a little bit of effort to make clothing look effortless. So I put in the effort and you can look effortless.
Oh,
That's
great.
really
so
the idea.
we can just play
Love
dumb and just throw
Right.
it.
You know?
I love it.
Really, you can just be like this. And that's what I want it to be for you. I want it to be an empowering experience to get dressed, not a disappointing one,
Yeah.
not a defeated one, right?
Yeah, and a frustrating one, which
Exactly.
it often is. Oh, I can see you in a chic outfit like that, Natalie.
Absolutely. Oh, wow, it's so beautiful. Thank you so much, Stacy.
Oh my
Thank
God!
you.
Thank you. Are you kidding? I'm so grateful to be here. And I love the fact that, you know, when I started the collection, so many Canadians came out and like said to me on Instagram, "Where can I get this? Where can I buy this?" And I'm just so grateful to be at TSC because it is TSC. Listen to me, TSC. I did it right. I always feel like I'm doing an alliteration wrong, but whatever. Anyway, and whatever it's called, it's not an alliteration. What is it?
A TSC is.
It's like initials, but it's okay. Anyway, my point is, I'm so thrilled to be here. Thank you for putting up with my menopausal brain while I can't think of words. But that really it's meaningful to me. You know, Canadians were huge fans of What Not to Wear. We have a new show coming out, and now my clothes are available here. It means something to me.
When
to
is
be
the new
here.
show coming out?
April 29th, the show drops.
Oh, that's so it's already in the can.
It's already in the can. Clinton and I shot it months ago, and we are very excited to see that it is dropping. Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, back together again, we really had a ball making it. We had a ball. We had so much fun.
And do you feel smarter, savvier, more
I do.
accomplished at what you've done so well in the past?
Well, What Not to Wear was a very different show. This is a 180. If you think it's like a remake, it is not. And it is a very different use of our skills. So I hope you'll tune in and I hope you like it, but it is very different and it is based on this principle that people know, they know what makes them look good. You know what makes you look good when you put it on. You just sometimes need a reminder that it does.
Yeah, no,
You know?
yeah. You need that pat on the back and the encouragement to go for it. Talking about going for this whole outfit.
Let me
Nat?
remind you about this look right here. So if you want to pick up on the pants, there are 28-inch inseam. Moss and silver are your choices. Don't forget, you can go online, you can shop the entire look. It's $100,899, and then that jacket we just had a peek at $100,932. And then Vince Camuto are those pumps, $267,474. What a fabulous hour. Thank you so very much.
Thank you,
Wow,
darling.
I know, that's
Oh.
it. But Stacy and I are going to be back at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to shop some more of her looks, so don't go anywhere. We have another hour of Style Matters coming up. Definitely jump on those phone lines. Go to tsc.ca. Stay on our Instagram Live. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to pass them along. But don't go anywhere. We got more shopping right after this. Well, it's the second hour of Style Matters, and I hope that you had a chance to stay with us because the last hour was so amazing. Did you see our Style Spotlight? Well, we are selling through very, very quickly. Ron has brought us an exclusive Style Matters showstopper. I know. Look at the fabulous colors. This is elevated. It's a little bit wider. It is so fabulous. Beautiful choices. How about $16.66? And it's 12 easy pays. So what that means is anything else that you're shopping has 12 interest-free easy pays. I know, how exciting is that? Okay, so we're giving away another $100 TSC savings card. The question is, it's on your screen. We want to know how you are your own stylist. How do you hone your styling skills? And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll pass them along to Jeannie. And if you're watching on our Instagram Live, hello and welcome. You guys ready to get this started? Okay, let's do it.
Welcome back to hour 2 of Style Matters. What a great show that was last hour, but it's going to be it. better one well, I don't know.
Better.
Stacy London's hard to beat. But honey,
she's a good friend of mine. I just hope to fit in.
I am finally thrilled that I get to hang out with you on set here, that we get to work together.
Keeping us apart.
Huge fan.
Finally, the three of us,
Been
the
forever.
trifecta. Yes.
I've been a huge fan of NYDJ since the early days of the label, when I thought, oh, what a weird concept. No, not your daughter's jeans. Why
jeans.
shouldn't I be wearing my daughter's jeans? Because they didn't really quite fit.
Right.
And the fact that, you've been here before, we've loved your stuff, but I have never had a chance to schmooze with you.
Well, this is our chance.
Okay, so we're talking about styling and this
Yes.
whole idea of like putting these pieces together. And when you first started, NYDJ was really just about the pants.
Absolutely. That's why Not Your Daughter's Jeans transformed to NYDJ, because now we do blouses and we do tops and we do shoes, we do everything, because as we grew 22 years later, we realized embracing every woman's curves, giving her personal confidence and the comfort, that we had an opportunity to do it in other areas, and we have continued to grow. And so, as we win awards from, big people with O in their name and things like that,
so cool. Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
We just won one last year, too.
Oh, wow.
So we just continue to want to deliver that beautiful confidence head to toe. And that's why we love TSC. I say it every time I'm here, because we're in, global brand, but TSC allows us to show everything head to toe. Natalie and I have talked about that. I don't get to go other places and have the opportunity, other than in our own world, to style someone head to toe.
And are you finding that women are becoming better stylists, Sal? That because we're offered so much.
Yes.
Sometimes it's hard to pick and choose and really get what goes together.
I think it's a great question, and the answer is yes. I think they're much more discerning. Like when you're talking to Shona or Chin, everyone comes from some personal place in their heart, right, Natalie?
Yeah.
And so, yes, I do think, I was listening to you and Stacy, I think it's fascinating. I think COVID also took women to a different place, right? They got casual, they got comfortable, but they got very honest. Very honest. We all did. We all, right now, we turned in on ourselves and said, well, what is comfort to us? What is fashion to us? What am I willing to do in that realm? So I think she joins the styling part of it when I am personally styling her, really much more at peace with who she is and what she wants to show to the world. And I think it's a beautiful place we've all gotten to. And I think it's also a great thing to hand down. Because Not Your Daughter's Jeans, we were talking about daughters and handing down. I think now generationally, now that I see this all the time, our brand, we now are multi-generational after 22 years. So it's, women have told each other about us. We're the secret, that everybody wears. So you can go into a household and everybody's wearing it, but they just wear it differently.
That's Viva la Difference, and that's what we love about
absolutely.
it. Okay, so this is a sweet little top, and I have to say, I have a long sleeve version of this from a couple of seasons back. Not only did I love it so much, I bought 4 of them.
Thank you.
I actually bought one for my daughter. My daughter's wearing Not My Daughter's.
Yes.
And 3 for me that are staples. So those are like pieces that I go to again and again and again. Delightful prints. They're so easy to wear. The beautiful pleating, the detailing.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
Spring has sprung. That's why I'm here in white jeans. I wanted to make sure everybody get there, join us. And what you're getting with this is that beautiful pleating. Look at this super stretchy smocking on, because right now you don't want anything compressing you ever, anywhere, and especially in a blouse. So yeah, we're known for our blouses too because of the light, breezy fabrication. The whimsical, beautiful
They don't
prints.
wrinkle, easy to care
Pack 'em
for.
up, easy to go.
Yeah.
You can wear them as a jacket, you can wear them as a little blouse. But this peasant's, pleated blouse with the stretchy smocking is a real staple for us.
Yeah, interesting that's the sleeve too. It's just like a lot of women will appreciate the length of the sleeve for sure.
Absolutely,
But just
and
a
look
nice
how differently it falls on
elbow
Shona
length.
or on Chin.
Yeah.
You're getting it right at that elbow, but each of them wear it differently, right? And they each have their own vibe. So very
cute, so cute, so bright, so optimistic. But there is something about the prints themselves that are very optimistic.
Thank you, Heather. She's our print person on the team, and so everything is designed exclusively. We have some beautiful artists that do it all.
Oh, nice.
Okay, now jeans, because women need their jeans, and we need lots of them. It seems never enough. And these are very unusual with a little cuff at the bottom. I love
fun?
these.
They
Well,
fit so well. Can I just say they're one of
Yes.
my favorites? I ordered them. Yeah.
Well, Natalie, so you know this. I will start with what she is. This silhouette is our
Yeah.
Marilyn. So it's our number one. Marilyn was the first jean we ever created.
Okay.
And if you were, you know, the McDonald's arches, we'd be like, you know, a billion, sir. You know, Marilyn is on every woman out there. But the fun thing is, she's got her groove back for spring. So we've taken this cuff, and it is really adorable. So we've done some little color swatches to give you in a little spring. So you have the ice blue, or you have this beautiful little raspberry. But also they're versatile. So right now, you're at a 26 inseam, but if you want to go down to a 29, you're getting a couple seasons out of this, Natalie. So you can enjoy the cuff, please. That's why we did it for you. For spring and for summer. But, you know, this is super classic. So you've got clear water there, our lightest wash. I love this.
Yeah,
Look
you
at
don't
this
have to wear the cuff
moodiness.
if you don't want it.
Absolutely
you just
not.
like totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
You get
great.
both.
The quality too of these jeans. These jeans are forever jeans. Don't you agree,
Oh,
Natalie?
I
You must
love
have
them.
a few pairs.
I own so many of them,
Thank
but the
you.
Marilyn are truly my favorite, and these ones are the latest ones that I just added in. They're so good. So as we mentioned, it's a
Gotta try
27-inch inseam. 0 to 18 are the sizing, and if you want to pick them up, it's 211-783. That's the item number. If you love that blouse, 211-785. And then Ron White is the shoulder bag. It's 103-107. But if you are loving those Vince Camuto flats, those mules are 210-315. And if you want to head on over to tsc.ca, you can see absolutely everything. When you type in Style Matters, you'll see everything that we're sharing. I just ordered that white one too.
Oh, the
jacket.
white. I know.
I
This
know.
is so good. This is, first of all, the stretch is just irresistible.
so good.
I also love the unfinished bottom. That's a very cool detail.
Very intentional, and you can see on Izzy and Janessa that is the whole idea. We did that on purpose to really give you a clean break in the waist. So as you're styling, you know, the traditional trucker jacket, it gives you a little bit more of a square box, right, Natalie? And we want to give you a little more fluidity in how this is doing. So you've got all the gorgeous tailoring. As Janessa, if you don't mind, can you spin just 1 second? Great. So you can see in the back, you know, how we've really tapered this and enabled her to have what looks to be a very V shape.
Yeah.
But as you already said, Jeannie, the stretch is crazy. So she's not constricted at all.
What I love about this so much, I mean, it's got like classic, you know, jean jacket detailing, but it feels like a little shirt.
Right.
You know, like
Well,
a great denim shirt.
And you can wear it that way,
Yeah.
too. So you can wear it as your top. You can wear it layered. You know, I think, Natalie, the fun part about this is that go-to jacket that a lot of my clients say, I keep in the car, I keep at the desk, I just keep with me because it's, if it gets a chill or you need something to throw on,
Yeah.
it's very easy to do. And again, all of our things, machine washable, easy and packable, but they're nothing. You roll them up to nothing.
Yeah.
You can stick it into your, you know,
Yeah.
Ron White bag. Maybe not that one, but you know. But you can, and they just go anywhere with
Yeah.
you. But we believe you can't have a denim wardrobe without a denim jacket. And so we made it to where it's really a staple. Beautiful clean washes. Our optic white is fantastic. But we thought that little fray hem, it just gives such
Okay,
a
and the
soft
white
finish.
is most limited,
Oh, I
so
bet.
if you want a white one, this is the time to get. It's almost like you can't just have one jean jacket anymore. You know, you thought, jean jacket. There's so many different varieties and stuff, but this is such a good one.
And
Yeah,
denim on
such a
denim
good one.
is, I always do it. So, you know, but it's a trend
Yeah.
that has come back very, very strong. And, you know, we really believe in it. And so that's why you do get multiple washes, right? Because you can do the clear water on a dark denim or with the apricot denim. You know, there's so many options.
Yeah, so great to mix it all up. The pant, too, here is a really good one. Nice crop pant, just perfect summer pant.
Yeah, she's our Piper. And what we love about her, different than what you just saw Marilyn, who's that classic 16-inch leg, we gave her a half an inch more, and at the thigh, she starts to open quicker. So she's a lot more relaxed. So now if you wanted to switch up the wardrobe, this is the one that I think is a great travel one. This is, you know, when you get right to just about that crop length, it's not quite the capri. This is, you can roll them and go to museums or walk into that cathedral on your trip, right? Or then stop in and do brunch and not have to feel like you're out of place because we sell shorts, we sell culottes, but there are certain lengths that we know that if you're going to use it for travel or use it every day in your active life, it doesn't necessarily access everything you need.
Yeah, but
this
certainly
well.
to change up the look with the shoe for, you know, a pant like this is just, you could wear this with a little espadrille, with a strappy little sandal. You can, you know, really dress it up in a big way. Again, just great with a sneaker or just with a flat little sandal too.
Well, and we also want to make sure you know that this is premium denim. So as Janessa walks off in the apricot, and here Izzy is in the optic white, you know, just because you see the colors, sometimes people honestly think it's a twill. They think they can't honestly make a denim.
Oh, denim like that.
But no, this is true premium woven denim. Our denim is unbelievably soft and supple, but it's also super strong. So don't ever underestimate the beauty of the premium denim, because I think people go, oh, is this really gonna last? Yes, I mean, we're very blessed. Our average customer has more than a few pair and has had them for more than a few years.
Yeah.
So, you know, they last and hold well.
Yeah, well, that's what I love about a good jean that fits well. You can keep that forever. That's a staple. Break down this look for us now.
So good. The hat, right? Oh, I love that's from Canada Hat. Okay, so if you want to pick up on that again, tsc.ca, you can see everything. Just type in Style Matters and you'll see every single look. But let me share with you all of the details, because if you want to pick up on that jacket, it's item number 227890. And then there's the crop jean. It's 211. If you want to pick up on that one, it's 660. So 211660. 25 inches is the inseam there, and we saw them in the optic white and then the apricot. And then aerosol. That's the fabulous shoes. I know a lot of you are going to ask about those sandals. It's 217398. And that hat is item number 727657. And again, pop on a crossbody, because we do have our fabulous style spotlight from Ron White as well. So really exciting to be able to add in those accessories. But I'm loving white jeans right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
I never wanted to wear, I went for years never wanting to wear white jeans. I thought they made me look like Elvis. You know, I don't know, I just didn't feel slim enough to wear white jeans. I thought, how could I? But boy, oh boy, now that I got into it a couple of summers ago, and I love my white jeans.
And wear them all 4 seasons.
Yeah.
I mean, as a Californian, we really always preach never put them away. And I think more and more, again, more and more women are making that choice. Like saying, no, I love white, I'm gonna wear it all the time. But you're right, a good pair, and we are known for our optic white. It's very opaque. I am wearing a pair that it's not ours, because we don't make men's. And it's a little, not as constructed as well. So I love it. That's why I'm happy. I'm hiding the pockets and things.
You mean you couldn't fit into a pair of those women's jeans?
I am a size 6, so I'm in all the fittings. I have to participate. Oh,
this is gorgeous.
I love
this.
Okay,
Well,
I
Shona,
love this.
we
I
always
have
talk
to
about
get
a
this
yacht.
for
is
my
her.
daughter to wear at the farmer's market when she sells her flowers.
Yes.
Becky, do you want this dress? This is
gorgeous.
stunning. This is so beautiful. Tell me about it.
Look at
It
the
doesn't have a
tiers.
stretch to it, really.
Well,
or
it
not
has
a little
light
bit.
one. Yes, it does. There's a
Okay,
2%
not as much as the
spandex.
jeans, but yeah.
But what I love about
Gorgeous.
this is, one, look at how Shona's showing us it as a dress. But
Yeah.
now imagine, completely unbuttoned. It is
Buttoning
a
it.
gorgeous duster.
Oh, yes.
It
Oh, I
is.
love that.
I don't know if you're watching The White Lotus, but I'm addicted.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
This is the think of your best bathing suit, and then you just
That's
flip
Yeah.
this over, and now you're off, and you're having your cocktails, you're
Yeah.
relaxing. This is a duster. This as, you know, a dress. This worn layered. There's a multitude of fun ways that you can do it. I love that we've got. I love these sandals with the
I
chain on.
know.
I mean, I know Natalie.
Vince
you're gonna break down the
Camuto.
look. It's
Vince
fabulous.
Camuto.
Yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous. And this is what we want you to do. With the tiers, it really gives all women, you know, different heights, the feeling of elongation. We've also placed those pockets beautifully right in the bust area, and we've done just a little of the inlet, which is perfect. And because there are so many buttons, it gives you tremendous flexibility to style this in a million ways.
I see, okay, in the
washable,
cooler weather, to wear this with a black turtleneck jersey underneath, a big black belt, and a pair of like black boots.
Absolutely.
Like, that was
You could
really hip.
And I love that you brought up the belt, because all of our items don't need belts to hold up, and this dress, though, is calling for something with, you know, I can look at it, too, with a big silver conch, and, you know, some, like, you could make this
Can you
Western.
imagine? Oh,
or you could
yeah.
make this very Italian chic, like with your gold bracelet and things that are going on. You could, and the gold chain on your toes, easily a big gold buckle to the side with some sort of leather fringe tab. My mind's racing, right? There's just so many ways. But this is a great staple. So you will get this dress, and no one will ever say, oh, there's Natalie in that dress again.
That's right.
Because it's about how you're going to open it and style it and wear it. It's always going to have a different light.
But it's almost like it's a kind of a black
It is
denim,
black.
a light black
Light
denim.
black, but it's an over-dye wash. So you're seeing that beautiful open weave. It's not quite a crosshatch because it's not as earthy, but you're getting to see the weave of the denim. And this is denim. It's just a lightweight, beautiful denim. Machine wash, easy tear. Tumble dry or just line dry.
I love it.
Yeah, I can see you in this
I
too.
love it.
Garden party
Okay,
time.
oh,
right?
definitely.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Let me give you the item number. It's 211659. Extra small to extra large are your sizing here, and it's that black rinse. And we've talked about how many different ways you can wear it.
Right.
Again, go to tsc.ca, go on our app, just type in Style Matters, and you'll see everything that we're sharing with you. And then the Vince Camuto, those sandals are available as well, but we have Ron White paired, and I love the idea of giving you just really a broken down way to style yourself, and that's what we're having fun with. 103108 is the item number for the Duchess shoulder bag, and then Canadian hat is what you have on. I want to get that hat. It's 708481, and you said machine washable, right? Yeah.
And I have to yell out, she needs a brooch.
She needs a brooch. I know.
You're saying farmer's market? Because, all the flower brooches are back.
Yeah.
Sex in the City.
Yeah.
Part deux is back, right? And so just bring on a beautiful brooch and change.
So good, so good. But all these looks are so relaxed and easy. You just want to look like that.
Well, that's the essence of our brand, too, right? We want comfort and confidence in everyone to be embraced in their looks. And look at Chin and Janessa. They just look fabulous. We've got the shirt we're talking about, but I'm also looking at the fun utilitarian spin we did on the denim. But this blouse, feel how soft. I mean, right?
This
just
is
the look on her face.
and so oversized. This is a small, but this is
meant.
generous. It's
Isn't
fabulous.
it gorgeous? Chin, how does
This
it feel?
really good.
Yeah, you I can tell. She has this electric smile already, right? But when she's enjoying it, she's like, hello, look at that. I mean,
Oh, but the fabrication, it's so
It looks
silky
soft.
kind of.
Yeah,
Natalie,
it looks
it's
soft.
buttery. And again, like Stacey said earlier, if you're a petite, I could also see you rocking this with the leggings and belt because you could make this like a fun little mini
totally.
dress. But the fun part about a good classic chambray shirt, and because I wear a lot of them personally, I just think that they go with everything and they're a quick go-to. And this again is meant to be off the shoulder, as you're seeing on Chin. It's dropping beautifully. It's meant to be flowy, so she can half tuck or not tuck. The collar can stand up or not, and it's meant to be just soft and subtle. And then the buttons, we went with the natural wood look to really give you that way to, again, like we said earlier, put on a gorgeous leather belt. Make it more Western if you wanted to. There's a lot of ways that you can make this go from beach elegant to Western elegant to town and country.
Yeah.
Lots of ways.
Totally.
But it's a classic piece that you can wear forever.
Yeah, country chic for sure. It's so great. And then you were talking about this jeans too, that are just so cute. What a detail
We've
there.
really had a lot of fun. So so we took binding, which is utilitarian, right? You know, binding is used on the inside of a trouser leg, and it's a satin, beautiful finish. So we decided to take the utilitarian binding that happens on lots of fine suits or trousers and just put it outside and give you a little spin, and it's a tailored, gorgeous, elevated look.
Oh,
How fun,
it's so-
right?
yeah,
and
oh, yeah.
unexpected. I'm looking at Natalie's
Yeah.
face. She's like, I just heard what you said.
Yeah.
And it's, binding's hidden. You know that. You don't ever see it.
Yeah.
We decided to let it out and
love
let
it.
it be fashion trim.
I mean, there's such a nautical kind of vibe going on here. I would see wearing this with a striped shirt, like one of those, sailor shirts from France. Like,
I'm already seeing the anchor.
so
yes, I
great.
can do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, right?
The sea
I'm
is in
there
your
with
hair,
you.
yeah.
We're all traveling somewhere together on this. Absolutely, yeah.
So good.
You can get just such a beautiful classic look. Also, of course, we always like to give you the detail, but if you wanted to get, 2.5 more inches, you do. We always want to make sure that you're available to wear it multiple
Right,
ways.
and then it's not a crop jean anymore. Then it's like the full length, kind of right to the ankle.
So if you can only pack one thing, right, you're actually getting two
Yeah.
things out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, Janessa, you look so beautiful in that color. It's such a luxe, gorgeous hope. And then, us giving you that cream binding just gives it that elevated extra ounce. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
they're
called
just
saddlewood.
And these are your
jeans,
Maryland.
but they're
But she's
they're-
our 5-pocket classic fit. And again, you're looking at that perfect fit because inside of all these, and I'll just make sure you all remember, is our lift tuck technology. So we do take our yokes higher in the back so that you never have to worry about adjusting. So sitting or reaching down to the grandkids or putting that overhead compartment baggage up, you're not going to have to adjust. You're going to look flawless and stay cool, comfortable, and chic.
Ooh, I
Well,
love it.
thank you for being so cool, comfortable, and chic.
Well,
I
I adore
can't
you.
believe
This is so much
this half
fun.
hour has just flown.
Fast.
I
Natalie,
I
what?
know.
It's taken forever. Janessa, thank you. And Jeannie, it's an honor.
Oh, thank
I
you.
literally
darling.
just wrote on my Instagram, I have to say it. Be careful when you meet your idols. That's
Yeah.
what people say. And I said, I met one of mine today, and she's everything. She's beautiful and wonderful. And it was such a pleasure. So I moved.
What can I'm so clamped. Thank you so much,
Thank
darling.
you.
Such a joy to see you. Mwah.
My
See you real
pleasure.
soon.
I got it. Thank you.
So good.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
good. Look
saddlewood.
at
Isn't
this
that
look.
such a beautiful color? So saddlewood and optic white are the two choices. And again, if you want to pick up on the jeans, they're 211-664. Now let me share with you the shirt as well, because I know there's going to be a lot of questions. 211-784 is the item number. It's called the Bonnie Blouse. And then those fabulous sandals are item number 253781. And if you want to pick up on the handbag, it's item number 260355. Now I just want to call out, I made a mistake. I forgot to mention the $100 TSC savings card from the last hour. M. Vanis. If you send me a direct message either on Instagram or on Facebook, I'll send you over your $100 TSC savings card. And don't forget, we have another one coming up. How fun, Jeannie.
Yes, it is fun. We love it. So it's so much fun. I mean,
know.
when you get the guests that have the high energy, it's like, whoa. That makes great television. Speaking of great television,
High energy.
the shoe guy himself is here, Mr. Ron White.
Darling.
I'm so happy to see you. I haven't seen
How
you for
are
so
you?
long.
I know. Busy working Italy, Milan, Paris, New York.
I know. I've been following
Style
you on
matters.
Instagram.
Hello,
Ah.
Natalie, darling.
Hello,
Air
hello,
kisses.
hello. Air kisses.
Air kisses. Are you ready for fainting? Your fainting couch is ready,
It's
right?
back there, yeah, it's over there,
Okay, I just
yeah.
want to make sure you have it.
Okay, so we're
Spring.
talking about styling, first
Yes,
of all. And
yes.
styling
Yes.
is your Mr. Style. You know
Well,
how to do it.
I try.
And you know how the shoe really is the final punctuation mark
Yeah,
on any
it's
look.
the
and really,
anchor.
yeah, it really is. Is that something that you think people just inherently have, that savoir-faire to style themselves? Or is it something that you can maybe work at?
You know, I was listening to the show earlier, and I really resonated with what you guys were talking about, that I think people inside really know what looks good on them, but sometimes they don't have the confidence to bring it out. You know, when it comes to footwear, it's a little different because footwear footwear is different than an article of clothing. Clothing hangs on you. Footwear supports you. So it really is the foundation. It has to make you feel confident and comfortable to get through life and to get through the day. And so it's a different type of animal when it comes to footwear and fashion.
Yeah, footwear really is a key to so much, you know, especially when you talk about themes like comfort, and that's such an
100%.
important thing in our lives.
Right.
If the shoes are hurting,
Yeah.
you
But if
know,
the shoe
it's hard.
fits,
But if the shoe fits, and if it's a Ron White shoe and
Then
you
you
wear it
know.
all day, or if it's a Ron White bootie.
Exactly.
Like these little bootie.
this new
is
guy, isn't this
gorgeous.
fun? Did you
Like,
pet
what?
her, Natalie?
Oh, look at
You might need to
this.
come over for
I
a little
love-
petting session here. This is laser cut nubuck. Okay,
Wow.
so it sort of has a little nod to that sort of Western influence that we're seeing in fashion. So that, you know, you were out back checking on the ponies maybe, and maybe you were out meeting girlfriends for lunch on a cute little terrace somewhere. I mean, Natalie's gonna rock these out for sure wherever she goes. And I can see you in them too, because they're actually constructed as the internal part of this boot is one of my sneakers. So it's basically a sneaker that a boot is wrapped around. So this has a full footbed inside with that mattress style padding, that heel cradle, that arch support. It is weatherproof, it's made in Italy, it's all the Ron White bells and whistles, but it is done in this laser cut nubuck. Now, I wanna get a little close up here. So we're seeing it here on model, it looks sensational. If you come in nice and tight here, what you're gonna see, there's three colors. There's latte, which I'm petting right here. There is this jeans color.
Love that.
And then there's the onyx. Onyx is our true black, but when you use nubuck, things become charcoal. Okay, so nubuck is when leather has had sandpaper brushed against it. So it gives it a bit of a suede texture. But are you guys seeing the detail? This has all been laser cut. So it's beautiful, beautiful detail. It's completely weatherproof treated, all made in Italy. These are an inside zip, a non-slip rubber sole, and as I mentioned, have the double padding inside. They feel like a sneaker. They're a flex construction. That's the latte. Check this out. Look at this jeans. I want you guys to see the jeans. It is sensational. Like, I want to wear a blazer made out of this, basically. Imagine a pair of pants.
Yes.
Such a good stacked heel, too. This is great. And I love the grip at 100%. The bottom.
It's all the DNA that I like to use in my collection. This season, we're the boutique brand. We're the designer collection here at TSC. We're handmade in Italy. So the whole inspiration of the collection for me this season was you should look at every piece and see, wow, that is handcrafted and that is unique. That is a statement piece and it is worth the investment.
Well, we always see that with your
That's
pieces.
the goal, darling.
Whatever they are. I mean, whether that's like a flip-floppy sandal or a sneaker or, the quality is just, ooh. It just oozes quality, so we really love that. But that is such a practical little boot. That would look so good with an opaque tight and a skirt, 100%. Too.
Love it with like the knee cut skirt, right?
Yeah.
It gives that sort of Western chic, that boho chic kind of look to it. We styled it here easily with denim. She's wearing the crossbody bag. Our today's showstopper handbag. It's coming up next, guys, if there's units left.
So
but it's a crazy price and it's super popular, and I've updated it, elevated it. Again, when we're talking about elevation, you're going to see with that handbag, I put a beautiful organic bamboo closure on it. It's coming up later, but when we talk about this boot,
just so interesting the shape of that. But it's like the phones now.
Oh my God, it is the most popular. People love that for day cocktail travel. But back to this boot for a second. I'm going to show you something on the inside because what's all exciting for me, when you design a boot or you design a shoe, it's what are the guts? How is it made? And then you wrap the fashion around it, right? So it's technology wrapped in luxury is really the vision. So when you see this boot right here, I'm gonna flip it around. We're gonna show you a little close up. There is that inside zipper that I mentioned. It is a non-slip rubber sole. These are full European sizes. But when I open it up inside and I pull this out, this is what I'm talking about. What's hidden inside here is a footbed with an incredible arch support, with a heel cradle, and it feels like you are standing on a mattress. You could wear these barefoot because, you see how it says sanitized right there? These actually have carbon fiber in the forefoot section of the insole. So it absorbs moisture, perspiration, and odor. So you can put these on and wear them barefoot. So this is a buy now, wear now boot right through spring. You're probably gonna stop wearing it when you wear one of my sandals or a flip-flop, and then you'll put it back on for the autumn, winter season, right? So it really is a 3-season boot. It's a great way to buy now, wear now, and update your wardrobe in a very luxurious but sort of chic, subtle kind of way because of that laser treatment on the nubuck, right? Just elevates it, sets it apart. It's like when you put a blazer on with boucle. It just sets it apart, right? This is setting it apart.
Yeah, I just love the toe. There's just something so elegant about this boot. It just makes a really elegant statement, but a little whimsical, with the wavy
100%
markings. Just very unusual. Very unusual. It's so great. Yeah, Natalie.
Oh yes.
What about you? What are you thinking?
I love it. I love the latte color that Izzy has on. So latte, we have jeans, and we have it available in that onyx. And don't forget, there's 12 easy pays on Ron's pieces. So anything else you add into your cart and check out with, you'll be able to upgrade everything to those 12 easy pays. Okay, if you want to get that boot, it's 102-689, 102-699. And if you're loving the everyday shirt, it's 100-778. That's available online as well. And French Kiwi sunglasses, that crossbody is our exclusive Style Matters showstopper. But if you want to pick up on that crossbody and do it right now, we're going to go into details. It's 103-105. You're saving $125, by the way, and it works out to $16.66 on one of those easy pays. I know. We're gonna go and talk about it. I love the pops of color that you've given us now, Ron, in this crossbody.
Well, so this is, again, one of our all-time biggest selling crossbody bags. Natalie, you've seen it before.
I own it.
You have, which one do you have?
I have the fuchsia. Yeah.
She's already absconded with the fuchsia. She's like, I'm taking it. It goes with my lipstick. It's like, it's mine, it's mine. So we brought it back, Jeannie, for you, because I don't think you've ever seen it. it. I've updated it in a minor way, but let me tell you all about it. So there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors, first time ever.
Okay, I want to know how you came up with the shape, first of all, because that is unusual.
So it started as this cute little crossbody for my clients who travel.
Okay.
So often my clients are picking up, their luxury comfort footwear for travels. Maybe they're on cobblestone streets, maybe they're visiting Paris and they're going through galleries, maybe they're in New York, maybe they're somewhere in Canada, it doesn't really matter. So the whole idea of this was you should be able to put your essentials in it, right? So I started with a quilted Napa bag. So this is all Napa, which is glove leather. And what I've done with it is I've used a chain that's a jewelry grade chain, and it has the Napa running through the chain, which actually elevates it even more. And the size, which is so important, fits a passport. It fits that's where it started. It started with the passport.
That's
because
of course.
often she wants to leave the hotel room or the cruise ship or wherever she is, put the passport, put the keys, put the credit card, the reading glasses, your essentials, right?
Sunglasses
but not
with
everything,
lipstick,
right?
your
So
comb,
it is a full
everything.
crossbody. It does come in these multiple colors. You're seeing it here. Isn't it sensational?
That's so pretty.
So beautiful. Wow. Okay. I need one of these.
Yeah, so I want you to see it.
Definitely.
We dress it up, which you can see on Shona. We dress
So
it
good.
down. We wear it all different ways. And it's been extremely popular. New this season, new this year, and new with this bag is I've changed the closure, and it's now organic bamboo. So that little closure here, you see the
It's so
front.
elevated with that little change, right?
All about these little pieces
Yeah.
that bring things to the next level. All made in Italy. These are actually made in southern Italy in the same factory that makes a lot of handbags for Fendi. They also make my handbags. So really, really special.
Aren't you worried about Fendi ripping your ideas off?
Darling, I can't keep everything under lock and key. Hello.
Okay, this is very
It's a really
chic.
good bag. Yeah.
This
So,
is a
so now you have the onyx, which is our true black. So the onyx,
I
people
mean-
were buying it to wear as a little crossbody bag for summer cocktail. They were
Yes.
dressing it up, okay? So you can see
Any
it.
cocktail, a year round. This is a
exactly.
go-to bag.
So we have the platino, which is the soft gold. I'm gonna go through the colors
I love
over
that one,
here.
the platino.
So
Yeah.
always, whenever I do the platino, it sells it really quick. Platino is kind of a soft gold. It's not a yellow gold, it's more of a champagne. So that's the platino there. And in comparison, this is the silver. Now, silver is really picking up speed. I just want you to know, if you watched all the award shows recently, there's a lot of silver happening in fashion. I changed the silver this year and I used a gold chain. So it's a silver body with actually gold hardware. But check out the emerald.
Oh, that's
check
beautiful.
out this orange, this
Tangerine.
snooty,
That's
snooty
tangerine.
And then Jeannie, you had the onyx, which
Yeah, I
is our
love
true
that.
black, which is right there. And then we also have dune, which is a wonderful, wonderful neutral. So this is our dune here. It's in that sand family, that sand and dune and oyster family. Always with, again, the beautiful, beautiful hardware. It's jewelry grade hardware. The only way I can explain that to you is it's kind of heavy. It's surprisingly heavy. Like, did you feel this? The substantialness,
No, I know.
like
It's definitely substantial, yeah.
And again,
and
all
I
made in
find
Italy.
like when I wear a bag, like I have a bag like this by some other house.
Yes, yeah. Not this house,
shall
darling.
remain nameless. But when I find it really does act as a piece of jewelry.
It is.
Like you put this on, like even
Elevates an outfit.
a simple black outfit, and it's like, whoa, you've got like a necklace, a gorgeous accent.
So watch this. Okay,
So
I'm gonna
pretty.
Scooch over here. I'm gonna crossbody you the other way, darling,
Oh,
because
I
you're
love
wearing
it.
orange, and we were just trying to decide what to wear with this. But look at how the orange pops with that
Wow.
outfit. Love, love,
Hey, that's a
Von
whole
Love.
new trend.
I know. And we have these fabulous.
It's like
Virgo
holsters.
chic.
It's like her holsters.
But just to show you, it really can tie together with the outfit, but also can really just elevate it and add some pop.
Yeah.
And with denim, super fun
Yeah.
with denim as well
Oh,
too.
yeah.
100%. So
really
you know, maybe you don't know, but this has been a top seller for us many, many seasons.
But very
Brought it
interesting
back.
because big bags have been coming into the fray again. You know, these big, kind of structured,
Right. Well, often
slouchy
people
bags,
will
but you
actually
gotta-
carry both when they travel. They'll put the small bag in the big bag, and then you pull it out, and that's the other
That
thing
is
too.
smart
She
to
does
do.
look like a gunslinger now, right? We'll put her in the Western boots, and she'll be good to go. Exactly.
She's He's like a glam slinger.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
pretty.
And Natalie, you know this, like, I
Yeah.
mean, Jeannie, this is, we not only brought it back, added more colors, and added the elevation of the beautiful new bamboo hardware, we've brought it back as a today's showstopper.
exclusive.
Here for Style
Yeah.
Matters,
Here
darling.
on our
I know.
spotlight.
I know.
Yeah,
This is
I
the only
know.
place you can get it at this price, and this is the only place you can get 7 colors. So thank you very much. Drop the mic, and we are
Love
out.
it.
Bye-bye.
All right. Now, and the dress,
I
the
know,
dress, the
it's-
dress.
The dress is endatory. I'll give you that information, but I just want to let you know 12 easy pays on Ron's pieces. So you're upgrading your entire order. It's $16.66 to get that crossbody home. So we do have the fuchsia, the tangerine, we have the platino, we have the silver, we have the emerald, the dune, and the onyx. And if you want to pick it up, it's $103,105. It's $125 savings. That endatory dress is $451,054. And you have Biko jewelry on. I mean, just a beautiful look. The pumps are also Ron's. They're going to be coming up in a couple moments' time. And Jeannie, you have on the black version of those
Loving
pumps,
them,
and you were
yeah.
saying how
They're
much you love them.
comfortable.
Yeah.
I haven't worn a thin heel like this in quite a while, but I'm loving it.
Yeah.
It's working for
So
me.
they're coming up later.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
And
coming
now-
up. They're coming up. They're
Okay.
little peekaboo pumps.
All right. Well, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves then, but we will talk about the sneakers here
Yes.
because these are gorgioso.
So brand new,
Whoa.
brand new. We're unveiling the
Stunning.
new spring collection
Oh,
right
are
now
these
here
gorgeous.
on Style Matters. And tonight at 10 o'clock, we're doing another unveiling. This is a new hybrid style sneaker that I've never been able to make before. It took a year in development, okay? So this is glove leather, so Napa glove leather that drapes over the foot. So think dress gloves, right? That just squeeze it, like you're not gonna hurt it, pinch it, touch it. Darling Natalie, I feel like I wanna
Yeah,
toss
here,
you one.
toss it.
Am I allowed to come over?
Just toss
I'm
it.
just, I don't wanna I don't want anyone to lose an eye.
Thank you.
So pinch, squeeze, touch, caress.
So this is on the end last.
So it was very good, darling.
I know this
she
one.
Knows her
I know
last.
this one.
And as Chin rotates around, I want to get a close-up of the toe shape. So when she faces camera and tilts up her heel and lifts it up so you can see that toe, that's the, lift the heel even more. That's the almond toe. You see that, guys? That's the almond toe. It's very, very flattering. It makes the foot actually look about a full size smaller. It's really creative. As she rotates around, what you're gonna see on the side, there's a new hidden elastic around the back as well as a side zipper.
I love this, elasticized back. So tell me about the reasoning for this.
So this is all new. So it's pieces of what you've seen in my collection in the
Okay.
past. So you've seen the elastic around the back. That just comes around, hugs the foot. It feels fantastic on. We have a great close-up coming. It basically opens up, hugs the foot. But it's all Napa, so the whole thing just drapes and collapses around your foot and gives you a hug. Underneath your foot, there's 2 layers of padding, including one called Poron. And that's a material that NASA invented for the space shuttle. So when you look at it underneath a microscope, there's 10,000 little air bubbles per square inch. That is running through the entire base of the shoe. The outsole is what's called a lug sole. That's those little teeth.
I love it.
It just gives a cool edge to it, right?
Very much
It
so.
has that really great little almond toe that we were talking about. Now I want to show you when you get this home. And by the way, this is the navy silver combination. When you're purchasing, they always have 2 colors. Navy silver. Jeannie's holding
Black
the
gold.
onyx platino, which is onyx, true black with platino, which is the soft gold.
I have
And-
the platino and the dune.
Right,
Dune platino.
and Dune Platino
Yeah.
is in Natalie's hand.
This is my
Dune-
favorite.
Isn't that a good color?
It's
That's
so
that neutral.
good, yeah.
Now, super important, we're gonna come back over here. Super important, when you get this home, you'll notice there's a grow grain lace. What you need to do is when you get it home, unlace all the way down. So unlace, unlace, unlace. This will open up for a higher instep, close for a medium or a narrow, fits 3 widths. Once you lace it, it customizes. You never have to touch it again because there is this outside zipper that opens up and it becomes like a slip-on. Now, here's the magic. You've seen my sneakers before with the outside zip.
Yes.
You've seen the sneakers with the elastic around the back that are the Napa upper, the N-Last, the Nell, the Nova, the Nalika. You've never seen the 2 together. So we've never been able to make Napa glove leather with the side zip. That's because when you have the glove leather, the lining floats inside. So typically when you make a shoe, you have the upper and you have the lining. The lining is then glued to the upper and they make the pattern. In this unique construction, it's called staccato construction, the lining floats, kind of like the way a double layer sock works. So nothing ever rubs when you wear this. So the linings would rub against each other in a microscopic way when you walk, but one lining feels like satin because it's glove leather against your foot, and the other one is the upper. It's a very unique construction. collection. We've never been able to make this before. It was a year in development, and this is the unveiling, darling. Here at Style Matters. Thank
But
you.
of course.
Another mic drop. Another mic drop.
All the mics are being
The
dropped.
mics are being dropped everywhere.
Such an elegant sneaker. Such an elegant, dressy, if you know, call a sneaker
we did here
dressy
with the navy,
sneaker.
on Chin, and we did
And
it
the
in
navy
a very
looks
nautical
fabulous,
look.
yeah.
She's got our today's showstopper handbag on in the silver to tie together with a bit of silver in the shoe, right? Makes it pop, pulls the whole look together. Natalie, you have the Dune Platino.
I love the Dune.
Like, let's get a shot of that, because that color of that Dune that you have in your hand is sensational.
It's really good.
It goes with all the oysters. It goes with all the linens, all the beiges. That whole
snooty.
ivory. It is
It's
very
snooty.
snooty. These are luxury all day walking
I'm
sneakers.
loving the lug sole.
Well, you like my lug sole styles,
It
yes.
makes sense. It's for those
They add more
afraid of
cushioning.
falling and slipping and
It
tripping.
does give you a little
Yeah.
height too because of the platform. So brand new. I've never made this with a lug sole. Never made it with the side zip. Never made it with the glove
And
leather.
nice and light.
Well,
you know,
darling,
really.
ultralight. This is part of the ultralight
Yeah,
collection.
so-
Full and half sizes, and I think we have a special price on this only for here for the launch. Is that right?
I know. We're saving about $95 on them.
Only here. So
Yeah.
it's regular price across North America.
Okay.
Luxury boutiques, luxury department stores. I want everyone to know it is limited
Okay.
time. It will go back up.
Yeah.
It's just for Jeannie and Natalie and Style Matters.
Okay.
Oh, I love
All right,
this.
this
Yeah.
whole look is just
I
sensational.
know. If you want to pick up on the sneaker, please don't miss out. It's item number 102698, and it does come in that Dune Platino. It comes in the navy silver and then the onyx Platino as well. Information is all next to Chin right there. And if you are loving her sweater, it's 103734. That's from Isaac Mizrahi. If you are also loving that crossbody, again, this is a showstopper exclusive to us here on Style Matters. It's so exciting. And if you want to pick it up, it's 103105. 7 choices of colors. We're saving $125 on that crossbody. To get it home, it's $16.66. I need the Platino because it's going to match my new Dune
100%. And
sneaker.
they do tie
right?
back, just so you know.
I love that. That's so good. Oh, I love it.
Okay, and now.
And drum roll,
now
please.
For the perfect patent pump.
That's the same one
Well,
you're
that's
wearing,
an
darling.
alliteration.
Yes,
I
it is.
know, and it's perfect, and it's got this mesh along the side
You
that's
got
so
it.
feminine and sexy and practical, because when
got
your
it.
feet get hot in the summer,
Look at
you will
this
have
shot on screen.
ventilation.
Look at this. When she
so
rotates
elegant.
her foot. Check
really
this out.
beautiful.
So she's going to rotate her foot. Look at the side
Stunning.
profile. Absolutely gorgeous. This is my original all-day heel. This is the Cindy that has been made into this new style with the mesh on the side. So it's the C last. So you've seen, you wear the Cindy a lot for me. You both wear the Cindy.
Yeah.
It's my original all-day heel. It's the double padding. It's the injected sole. These have a little extra width in the front. So instead of a B width, they're a B plus. And they have an extra narrow heel. So I do a triple A at the back instead of a double A. So a typical women's shoe is made with a B in the front and a double A in the back. That's a typical women's shoe. What Ron White does, all made in Italy, is we do a B plus, so a little extra wiggle room in the front and a little more grip at the back. So that's the triple A at the back. Now, this color here is, I believe we're calling Desert.
Yep.
So this is the Desert. Look how gorgeous this is. So I made this shoe originally for Vanessa Williams, my muse. She wears it in the Devil Wears Prada musical, now airing in London.
This style?
This style
This
right here.
feels- in that color?
In this color, yes.
Wow.
Yes. She has it with a Prada dress, and I was like, oh, fabulous, Devil Wears Prada.
so
She's
cool.
wearing Prada and Ron White. But so the whole idea was to bring it out in the most popular height ever I've done in a pump, my original all-day heel. It's about a 2.5, 2 3/4 inch height.
Yeah.
It has the double padding underneath the foot. It's got this beautiful, beautiful detail. I'm gonna put it here and I wanna do the close-up of it because I want you to see. So this is all patent trim. This is all patent around the back and the heel, and this is a mesh screen, and it's got a lining too, so it's very durable. It's got a beautiful cut across the front. It's like a little crisscross cut, and this color here is called the Desert. So I'm gonna rotate it around so you can get a great shot of it and see it. And there's your sole with the injected sole. It makes it non-slip and weatherproof, as well as adds extra padding. Now, Jeannie, I'm gonna trade you with, so we have this close-up. There's the Desert. This is the Onyx. So this is the one that Jeannie's wearing, as well as you're seeing on model. So this has the same mesh backing here on the mesh panel on the side, and as you stand in it, you can sort of partially see through it. And what it is it's closed yet open. It's flattering coverage, but it breathes. It's perfect for spring, summer, but truly, this is a year-round pump.
Oh,
this
no
This is a
question.
forever cocktail, and when it's in patent is really durable, and my patent is weatherproof. It's also a really soft patent that I use, again, made in Italy. I use Napa patent, so that means it's lambskin made into patent, so glove leather made into patent, not typical
They
leather.
look forever new, the patent ones. I've had patent shoes of yours for years and years
They
and
last.
years. They last.
And you have this heel height for me.
Oh,
Anything that starts with the letter
love
C.
it.
C, last.
So, it's just
It's-
a classic.
it's the
and
best
it's
of the best.
sexy, and it's wearable, comfortable. That's what's, because I sort of got over wearing these thin heels for a while, kind of
Right.
afraid of them because we're so used to these big, blocky, chunky
Right.
heels. But to get back into a pair like this, I'm just really enjoying it. It just feels like
And
the old me is back.
I love how we're pairing it. We've got it again with the crossbody bag
yeah,
in the
look at
onyx
that.
color. So this is now the black. So just to show you how that today's showstopper bag, we can dress it up, right? We're putting it in the black color. We showed it with the denim earlier. I wanted you to see it dressed up as well as dressed down, just for the versatility and why it's such a popular bag.
Yeah, but now getting back to the shoe, even wearing it with a jean.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, you could wear these to the biggest formal occasion.
100%.
Or you could just wear them,
So
with a pair
in
of
Devil
jeans.
Wears Prada, Vanessa Williams wears this one with a Prada dress.
Yes.
But it's so funny. She said to me, the first thing she said when she got it, she's like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna rock this with skinny jeans." She wanted to wear it with light color denim, right? Not dark denim, light denim. Thought it would be sensational. I'm like, perfect. I love that you love.
Yeah, no, it's so great. How do you decide that, this is the kind of shoe I want to almost return to for the season? Like, what makes you think?
Because the Cindy last, or the C last, C last means this heel height and this pitch and this toe shape, that's the last, it's like the cut, is my all-time best-selling heel. I was like, how can I elevate this with materials and textures? How can I make it fresh for spring, summer? And so for me, this whole breathability of the mesh was lovely on the side, and having it tonal. So tonal is the mesh matches the patent, whether it be here in the desert color or here in the onyx color. A lot of tonal dressing is happening. I mean, I'm here matching my pants to my shoes, right? Like tonal is, but there's a lot of tonal happening, and I wanted to experiment and play with that in this shoe.
Yeah, well, this is like a workhorse kind of shoe for you.
It's a
for
workhorse. It's a good one.
You could wear this to work,
100%.
to cocktails,
Corporate to
and then
cocktail.
like you say, with jeans, with
100%.
anything, and always feel elevated,
Right.
literally and figuratively, but also you feel chic.
And
it's
again, it
very-
is my
very
original
beautiful.
all-day heels construction, so the most popular and the most comfortable heel I've ever made. When people put it on, they often go, I feel like I'm in a kitten heel. I feel like I'm in a 1-inch. Yeah, so model, thank you very much. We just met earlier, and the first time you've had them on. So she's like, this feels like a kitten heel. Like, people are shocked with how comfortable it is.
Yeah.
My clients collect the C-last shoes. So anything that starts with the letter C is this heel height and this cut.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
So, and obviously this dress, Natalie, isn't it
it's
great?
so beautiful. So
Gorgeous.
Ennatori is the dress. I'll give you the information. It'll pop up on your screen. I just want to call out there's only 32 of the pumps left, okay? And that's between the desert and the onyx. I'll give you the information. Please do not miss out. If you do miss it out, go to tsc.ca and just type in Style Matters and you'll see everything there. So if you want to pick up on that pump, it's 102696. That dress is from Ennatori. It's 651061. And then some beautiful jewelry from Beko, and that bangle specifically is 701489. But again, just drawing our attention back to the showstopper exclusive for us is that crossbody, and it does come in 7 choices. We're saving $125 on that crossbody, and it's always a top seller. And I love how we're pairing it, and it really does, as you said, Ron, really elevate, right, with the styling, especially with that chain detail.
And again, when we think travel, like here we are showing it with a little dress. We saw it earlier with denim, so you could dress it up, dress it down. And so it's a great item that you get a lot of use out of.
Yeah, definitely. What a must-have for travel, for sure. It's just great. Well, really, You just run the gamut here too tonight with the variety of shoes that you're showing us,
little
because
taste,
now
a little taste.
and now again something completely different, a very comfortable looking, elegant sandal, again with that great lug sole, wonderful in the metallics, but you've also got it in a beautiful shade of the
dune here,
dune
and then the
the
onyx, which is our
onyx
true
again.
black, 100%.
A great shoe.
Great shot of it on screen. This is our all-time best-selling, what's called a sports sandal or a footbed sandal. So you're seeing these on the runways of Chanel and Dior and Valentino, and they're all north of $1,000 in price point. They're very expensive. What I wanted to do, because this is my wheelhouse, is do the Ron White version. So I unveiled these last year. It's called the Cali. You might already own it. It was a top seller. What I've done is I brought back the Cali. I brought it here at Style Matters at a special price for a limited time, but I also added new colors. So what you're seeing on model is the silver, which is a brand new metallic. We'll get a close-up of that on the foot, and you'll see it in a second. It's a brand new color. These are Napa glove leather that drape on the foot, and there it is in the silver. There's the 3 buckles. There's 2 in the front, and as you rotate sideways, you'll see there's 1 in the back. All of them are adjustable, so you can fit medium, wide, narrow. You basically adjust each buckle when you first get it home, and you get a customized fit. The construction, guys, the construction, don't faint, Natalie, is...
Trying not to.
It is double padding underneath the foot, an ultralight construction, feels like air, like injected into it, feels like an empty water bottle. They have double padding, and they have this incredible arch support inside, so it actually supports the ankle, the knees, the hips, the back. They are glove leather Napa. They look super cool on, because the whole sports sandal trend is so important. And I just, again, wanted to update it with new colors. So we've got Dune, which you can see right here with the white sole. We have Onyx, which is our true black, gives it more of a biker or a moto chic look to it. We have it in the Platino.
That's my favorite
The
there.
soft gold, which goes
Gorgeous.
with the handbag.
Look
And just
at
want you to know,
that.
you can get a today's showstopper handbag in the Platino, because all the Platinos go. And then, of course, there's also the silver. So we've added some new metallics. And here, I'll show it to you on the inside. Like, this is, when we talk about construction, as I open this up, I'm gonna flip this around, I'm opening it up. This is what's happening inside. Can you see that on camera? This right here, this arch support basically comes up and supports the ankle, the knees, the hips, the back. It's like if you've ever worn like a cork footbed sandal, it's taking that idea, it's taking a sneaker idea and putting it in a sandal like this on an ultralight construction.
So light.
Have you ever worn these, darling? I mean,
Never.
Because
No,
you
I'm
love
like,
the sneakers,
never.
you love the lug sole. It's taking that idea in the slip-on, the loafers that you love, the sneakers that you love, and bringing it into a sandal and just making it cool and hip. Like, this is right on trend.
This covered buckle to me is so beautiful.
Do you want to know how they make it?
Yeah, how do they make it?
Don't faint, okay? Fainting couch again. This
I'm fainting.
I just want everyone to know, this is like a story in itself. Okay, these buckles, like, okay, when I go to Italy, they're making the buckles. I'm like, oh, I'd like to take the glove leather, the Napa, and make the straps, and da-da-da-da-da. You have your design, you show your pattern, you talk to the factories, I bring my leather, and then I'm like, yeah, I'd like to wrap the buckle with the same thing. And they're like, okay. And then, like, there's this big pregnant pause. They have to take tweezers and cut the leather and wrap the buckle one by one by hand with tweezers. That's how these are made. I just want you to know, it is all handmade in Italy. This is my top selling all-day walking sandal. It's called a sports sandal. It is very cool. It's very on trend. It's very contemporary. It's ridiculously comfortable. And again, right now and only now, we have it as a special price, but also all these new colors.
Yeah, it just gives an outfit a particular look. Like, it takes an outfit to another place. It just, like you say, I guess it's that whole idea of a sports sandal.
Right.
Yet it's still very elegant because the detailing in it and the way it's made, and like the gorgeous covered buckles.
It's the last two. So the last, again, is the toe shape. Part of the last is the toe shape. I never like to make things too clunky. So this, by definition, is a thickered sole look with the lug sole.
Yes.
But the toe shape, it's not bulbous. If you go bulbous, it looks, I don't know, it looks too urban for me. It doesn't look elegant. It doesn't look
Yes,
sophisticated.
exactly.
So I keep things tapered and feminine and ladylike.
Yeah, so dressy almost, and so would look
like a dress
great with the
casual,
dress, for sure.
100%.
But obviously just looks so elegant with a pantsuit of that nature, with a pair of jeans, or like a pair of shorts. Just beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
And isn't this so nice?
So
the vest and the
Tramontana,
whole,
that was
whole look.
Tramontana. So if you want to pick it up, I'll let you know how to get it home. By the way, you're saving $65 on those sandals. So as Ron said, exclusive to us right now. Onyx, Silver, Platino, and Dune are your options. And the item number is 102697, a savings of $65. Tramontana is the vest as well as the trouser. The vest is 101179. And if you want the trouser, it's 101180. The crossbody, it is flying out of the studio. If you want to pick it up, it's our exclusive showstopper. And you're saving about $125 on it, exclusive for us. French Kiwis are those sunglasses, 708210. It's a fabulous look. It really, really is. But that crossbody, you've outdone yourself again.
For tomorrow when we do our 10 a.m. show.
Oh, 10 a.m.
We'll see.
Ron and I.
What color is going the most?
Dune.
Oh, the
Oh,
dune.
Yeah.
The dune does tie back to the sandal and
Yeah.
dune, right?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
the dunes go together, right?
Yeah,
So,
and look at these gals. Look at how, aren't we blessed with the most beautiful models?
I know, and I love having 4
And
models.
the most beautiful host, Natalie. And
scoot over
so
here.
happy that you could
my God, darling.
join us. This is the first time this season you've been on Style Matters.
I know. I've been
I hope it's
traveling. I
not
had
the
to get
last.
back in time.
You're a busy boy. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. What a joy. And we'll see you next week because, after all, your style matters. Take good care, everyone.
Stop everything. Spring Style is here at TSC. The vibes, fresh. Your wardrobe, about to get a major upgrade. Effortlessly refresh your style with expertly curated collections designed for you. Discover new arrivals, stunning jewelry, and beauty picks that make you feel unstoppable. With interest-free easy pay, you can split purchases into smaller payments. Find what you didn't expect. Love what you discover. Only at tsc.ca. Exciting offers every day.
Chemically, optically, and physically identical to earth-mined diamonds are lab-grown diamonds. And Avira are the most perfectly cut lab-grown diamonds we've ever seen here at TSC. Take a look at the beauty. Now, you're not just looking at perfectly cut diamonds, you're looking at a perfect symmetry. You're looking at a perfect color. You're looking at a perfect, beautiful clarity. We're talking EF color, which is colorless. D, E, and F are colorless. You're looking at VS quality, very slightly included, and cut being the most important. Angela is joining me here in studio. This is so beautiful that we have a variety, 75 points, 1.5 carat, 2.5 carat, and 3.5 carats. How beautiful, and good to see you.
Good to see you. Always happy to present Avira, and especially when you've got the best of 2 wonderful all-around famous styles that have been around for thousands of years. The hoop earring combined with the 3-stone design. And Avira, what did they do? They mastered it by adding lab-grown diamonds, which are great, a real milestone in technology and research today, and the hottest thing in the jewelry world. And we've got 4 different options, too, to suit everyone's budget and style preference.
Look at the quality of these diamonds. Are you kidding me? I mean, we're talking literally EF color. These, it doesn't get better. Like the colorless, absolutely colorless, perfectly cut. VS1 clarity. Clarity is rarity. Look how beautiful, all cascaded in 14 karat gold. Aren't these gorgeous?
And when you have such a perfect cut in something like this, this is where you're getting the maximum effect of that color, that breakup of color, and that's what you want to see, the sparkle, the shine, and you get the best of the best, especially with the Avira collection, Forever True. And
So
only
beautiful.
here at TSC as well.
That's it, proudly Canadian, this brand right here, 237008, 3 stones in each year. Now, you're looking at about 5/8 of an inch if you go for the 3/4 carat to 1.5 carat. From the 2.5 to 3.5 carat, you're looking at about 3/4 of an inch. That sweetheart size, because those diamonds are juicy. I mean, and when I say juicy, there's fire, there's sizzle, there's sparkle. There is literally a light show happening in Kathy's ear right now.
A light show, a fireworks display, absolutely. I've got the 3.5 carat on, and I can't even feel that they're on. They
Right.
are amazing. They feel great. Love the sparkle. Love the different size options. The 0.75 carat, they're about 12.5 points each stone. The 1.5 carat are about 1/4 of a carat each stone. Up to the 2.5, you're looking giving it more than 40 points, and the 3.5 more than 58 points, Sean.
Amazing. 237008, the 14-karat gold diamond hoop earrings from Avira.
Satisfy all your beauty needs at TSC and refresh your look. Shop with free shipping on beauty orders over $75. Visit tsc.ca/free ship today for details.
All right, so about 20 years ago, this is one of the first books that I ever bought about fashion. And, you know, I remember looking through and it was like the Bible, you know, learning and saying, okay, how should I dress? How should my friends dress? If you would have told me 20 years ago that I'd be working with this lady right here, never in a million years did I ever think that Stacy London was gonna be standing right next to me and literally styling all of us right now, because this is essentially what you're doing. You're our personal stylist right now, Stacy. This is a big deal.
It's a big deal.
It's
It's a big deal to be here.
Welcome.
It's a big deal. I mean, I can't believe you have that book. I didn't even know it was still in